Really?
5 minutes. I don't know how much time they actually want.
I think I should wait for them to get off the field before I can do this. Go ahead.
I'll go ahead. They're warming up.
Of course, turn it up. Of course, first thing you do is turn it up. Turn it up. Your phone?
Like it is all the way up on her
Is the phone turned all the way up? Looks like it, yeah.
It's all the way up. Like, look where it's at.
Where's the master at?
Oh boy. Okay, good.
Good evening, welcome to this evening's season opener between Edmond North and your Ponca City Lady Cats.
Well, it looks like we're about to start this match here tonight.
Starters for Edmond North, number one,
It's like they're getting ready to do the starting lineups for the Edmond
number 10, Ava Green,
North team
number 12, Kathleen Planning,
with the Lady Cats to follow.
Abby Fuller, number 15, Ellen Pond, number 16, Jaden White, number 20, Sydney Henderson, number 23, Bill Ellington, number 24,
Yep.
Grace Stewart, and number 26, McKenna Meyer.
At least you get to be warm. For sure. Yeah. So for next time we can, next time we'll do like a senior or something, say something about a senior.
Yeah, coach is gonna write something up for you.
Yeah.
He just didn't have it.
Sure.
It was too short a time for him, and he was prepping for this.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We'll get it going. Yeah, so looks like the Ponca Wildcats, Lady Cats, making it out to the pitch. Getting ready for tonight's match. Yeah. right, and welcome to the first match of this soccer season with your Lady Cats of Ponca City taking on the Edmond North. So, starting lineups have been presented. The national anthem has been sung. We're just waiting on kickoff, so stand by with us. We've got a couple of new coaches on the staff for your Lady Cats. Returning and head coach is Kelly Kincaid. Assistant coach for this year, new to the team, is Shelby Cox. And assistant coach new to the team as well is Mike Arnold. Lady Cat roster tonight consists of number 4, Danielle Arita, number 3, Danica Black, number 8, Tally Boyer, number 22, Haley Creech, number 0, Mackenzie Creech, number 14, Dee Dee De La Garza, number 18, Alicia Furman, number 12, Lindy Fisher, number 24, Adrena Gilbert, number 6, Rayleigh Lazard, number 23, Jaden Lawler, number 2, Samantha McIntyre, number 7, Lainey Reynolds, number 17 is Jenna Sober, number 9, Emma Steichen, number 20, Savannah Thompson, number 15, Crescencia Two-Hatchet, number 19, Callie Van Heusen, number 10, Abby Williams, and number 21, Katie Wyndham. That is your roster for tonight's match, your Lady Cat soccer team. We got 40 seconds on the clock, waiting for the referee to give us the head start, and we get going here in just a few seconds. All right, we got your Lady Cats going from left to right. Excuse me, right to left, right to left. And starting off with a quick foul. Here we go with the Cats, see if they can maximize this. Oh, unlucky touch here. Get going. Here we go, Edmond North ball. Oh, dangerous cross down the middle. And looks like our Lady Cat keeper has no problem with that one. Keeper for the Cats tonight is Jenna Sober. Looks like Edmond North's trying to get down the right wing, and oh, dangerous. Okay, Wildcats get it under control. Kick it out to give them a chance to regroup here. Not too much information on Edmond North here. It's their opening game of the year. Not too much information that we have as far as how many returning seniors they have or just how good they think they're going to be this year. But the Lady Cats, talking to the coaches prior to the game, seem to be pretty optimistic. Seems the coaches have seen a lot of good work from the girls leading up to this game, and a lot of good work that was put in yesterday. Had a scrimmage yesterday versus Putnam City, and they seem to be pretty happy with those results. Saw a lot of good things. Hopefully they can implement some of that stuff tonight and come out with a win. Edmond North, trying to be aggressive down this right wing to start off the match. All right, out on Edmond North, seems like, oh, never mind. seems to be a foul called on the ground here. So it's Edmond North ball. See, everybody seems to be preparing for a long ball. Ball's at about the 42. Yep, here it is. Long ball down the middle and defensive header out of the box. Here we go. See if Ponca can get him running back. Oh, ball brought back in into Edmond North. Still going in the middle, getting out of the 18 box, getting outside. Lindy Fisher tracing it down, and it's going to be out of bounds. Edmond North ball. Quick play coming in, same right side. And, looked like it was out, still going. Out of bounds off of Ponca City. Off of Lindy Fisher. Here we go, Edmond North ball. Dangerous ball down the side. Oh, it's protected, and it's going to be a goal kick for Ponca City. Ponca City showing some strength right now, just defending whatever Edmond North's coming and attacking to them. So we'll see if that's going to be how the game's going to go. It seems like Edmond North is getting everything they can right now, but Ponca's holding their own. Here we go now, the throw in for Edmond North down the side. Another dangerous ball down the middle. Oh, Ponca's good for it, taking it out. Good clearance all the way to half the field. Edmond North keeping it out wide, changing field, going to the left side now. Trying to see what they can do there, and it's out of bounds off of Ponca. Here we go. Quick start. Edmond North coming attacking that left side. Ball just popped up in the air. Should be good for Ponca defense. Easy one to defend on that one. Edmond North recovers, though, trying to take a shot. It's just wide. Just wide, just a miss. Either she mishit that or just a wild shot at that point. The keeper wasn't really fazed by that one. She was all over it. Jenna Sober with a goal kick. Trying to connect with Abby Williams up top. Defense gets it. Kaylee Wyndham doing some work, chasing it down. Good defense. Good defensive play by Jenna. We go, Edmond North trying to regroup here down the sideline, left side. Ponca trying to find Abby up top, Abby Williams up top. Oh. Edmond North with a quick counter, but can't control it. Goes out of bounds. Should be Ponca City ball. Ponca looking, see what they can get out of here. Up, hit it right back to them. Adrena trying to get the ball throughout. Get some clearance out of the defense. Held back to Edmond North, coming back. Signal from the officials, offside. Should be Ponca City ball. Just a little too quick on that attack. Caught him offside. Ponca trying to regroup here, trying to get something going. Seems like Edmond North is there every time they try and find an outlet on this one. Here they come trying to attack again, but nobody there to help. Ponca's got the ball. Looks like it's going to be a clearance. Edmond North ball again. Another defensive header off of Ponca. Still trying to do some work in that corner. Yes, seems like it's going to be out of bounds. Ponca City ball. Ponca looking around, see what's up. Oh, take that back. Look like a Ponca City substitution coming in. Ponca had substituting a couple players, maybe changing the flow of the game. You'll see how that goes for them. Here we go. Ponca trying to restart, try to get something going here. Edmond North gets hold of it and clears it out of bounds. Looks like it's goal kick for Ponca. All right, Jen Sober setting it up. Looking for a goal kick. Who's she trying to connect with? Looks like she's trying to find Lindy Fisher on that one. Just too many bodies in that area trying to get through. Here we go. Edmond North attacking the left side now. Possible cross coming. Yep. Cross off of Ponca. Getting through. Can Ponca clear it out? Get out of danger. Doing some footwork. Great opportunity there to get out of pressure. And it looks like, yeah, won it back. She won it back. Keep going. Edmond North possesses the ball again. Is on the counterattack. Quick counterattack. But Ponca's there to stop it. At least slow it down some. Edmond North finds the outside wing again on the left side. She gets to our defender. Come across down the middle. Penalty spot. And it's stopped by Jenna Sober. Great shot. Great stop. Jenna Sober's up for it. Here we go. She's going to punt it up. Trying to find Abby Williams. Unlucky on the touch. It seems like Edmond North gets back on it. Attacking again. Right at it. Right down the right side now. Cross hits our Ponca City defender. She gets it. Clears it down top of the 18. Great work there. Trying to get that out of pressure there. Looks like Edmond North trying to set up another one on the left side here. We've got all kinds of space in a minute for the moment now. See if Ponca can get some of those alleys. Oh, shot from Edmond North goes wide. Wow, I think everybody was expecting the cross, and she went ahead and ripped the shot, but it went wide. All our Ponca City keeper could do is watch that go wide. She's not expecting that. I don't think anybody was expecting that shot. All right, looked like Edmond North kicked out of bounds. Looks going to be Ponca City ball. Ponca City kind of trying to figure out what's going to work here tonight. With a lot of different things going on. Seems like the counterattack from Edmond North is just getting to be a little bit much. When Ponca City needs to control the ball a little bit better. Find some outlets a little bit better. Oh, foul here. Looks like it's going to be Edmond North ball. Free kick. These are always dangerous, folks, because you never know what kind of talent's behind the person taking this kick, whether they're going to kick or they're going to cross it, or if there's set play they have practice on all week. Here we go. And it goes tempted for the shot, and it goes up and over. Ponca City ball. Jenna Sober, goalkeeper, not too nervous about that one. Ponca City seems to be substituting 2 more players. Trying to get some fresh legs out there, see if they can get something going, make something happen here. Got a little over 29 minutes left in this half here, so plenty of time to regroup, get some things going, see figure out some things and get some things done here. Ponca City throw in. Here we go, tries to throw it down the middle. Edmond North is there to pick it up, intercept. Here we go. Ponca City tries to win it back, putting pressure on him. Edmond North wins it, comes out. Ponca gets it out again. And it's going to be Edmond North ball down the left wing with Ponca City trailing, attacking. They got 2 attackers, 2 defenders on 1 attacker here. Looks like Ponca's going to regroup a little bit, kick it out of bounds. Oh no, referee says it's on Edmond North, so it's going to be Ponca City ball. Right down the left, on the right side there. So Ponca seems to be trying to figure some things out here, but it's okay. Oh, I take that back. It's not a throw-in, it's a foul. Okay, on the ground. So Ponca City ball. See if we can connect here and get something going. Again, long kick into Edmond North. Edmond North possesses. Looking to swing that. Oh, looks down the middle. Oh, Ponca City's there to stop it. Ponca City, Ponca City's trying to establish some kind of play out of the back to get going here, but it looks like Edmond North seems to be intercepting every pass at the moment. Still early in the game, though. Still plenty of time to figure some things out. Here we go. Ponca trying to get this regrouped. There we go. Nice footwork off the back there. Here we go. Trying to connect people down the middle. Edmond North is there, though. Intercepts the ball. Trying to feed that ball down the middle. Play it back. She's trying to attack that right side. She's 13. Edmond North is north. He's going to cross that. Lindy Fisher's there to stop. Here we go. And Ponca City with a clearance. Oh, referee called the foul for the spot down there. I guess she got the ball, but she got some of our player too at the time. same time. So unlucky there, be Ponca City ball. Lady Cats trying to get something going here. Trying to connect Lindy Fisher. A little too tall for Lindy in this one. Edmond North ball. Here we go. Throw in down the right side. Lindy's there to intercept. Here we go. Trying to play it up for Abby, and it goes out of bounds. Lindy trying to connect with Abby Williams down the sideline. Give it a long ball run. See if they can get something going there. But just a little too far out of reach. Here we go. Battling for that ball down the middle. Good battle there. Uh-oh, Edmond North seems to find some space here down the sideline, down the left side. We got 3 attackers coming through. Nice work. Jenna Sober with the stop there. It had been a tough shot, but she was open. That's a good job by Jenna Sober on that one. Here we go. Ponca battling at midfield, trying to get something, to try to stop the ball, trying to get Edmond North stopping the attack there. Here we go. Ricochets off. Ponca City ball, and she kicks out, gets regrouped. Here we go. Some people always wonder, why are you kicking the ball out of bounds, and what's the purpose? Well, sometimes you have no outlets. You need to kick it out of bounds and regroup. That allows your team to get back and regroup, get your defense back, and try and help stop the attack. Edmond North has been on the attack since the whistle blew, so we're trying to get these guys worn down. Ponca City ladies trying to wear them out. Ponca's good for it, though. They're battling right now, trying to connect passes back and forth. Here we are, trying to connect something here. Whoa, unlucky there. She's going through. Oh, Edmond North wins it back. Here we go. And we are on the counter. Edmond North being more methodical about their passes, except for that one. Look, the Ponca City intercepted that one. Here, if we can get something going here. Trying to settle the ball. Oh, Abby Williams can't get to it too, but unlucky there. Here we go, Ponca City trying to get that outside, trying to get some space going. Edmond North there to block it. Edmond North with the ball. Trying to find some space down the middle. Looks like, oh, feeds it outside. Obviously, here we go, coming through a cross. And, oh, right down the middle. Great defensive header there. I believe was Lindy Fisher. I'm not 100% of that. It looked like her there. And then here we go. Ponca's trying to attack, but gets countered. Immediately, Edmond North is there for the stoppage. Here we go. Edmond North loves playing that ball outside to the left side so far. Finding some success. Here's cross down the middle. And Jenna Sober cannot get to it. It's right underneath her. First score of the match goes to Edmond North with 24 seconds left in the match. Excuse me, in the first half. Unlucky there by the Lady Cats. The Edmond North players just seem to be forcing the ball wide and creating a lot of space down that middle for them to take advantage of. Lady Cats will have to figure that one out. Still learning the game, though. They can bounce back anytime. We just got to put things together, work through each other, trust each other, and help each other out. Like Lady Cat ball here. Well, just like that, it's back to Edmond North. It's off a Lady Cat player. Edmond North trying to attack the left side here. Seems to be hesitating. Here we go. Ponca City with a clearance. Abby Williams on the run with the ball. See if we can communicate here with somebody or connect with somebody. He's going down the left side. She got a trail coming. Lindy Fisher trim. Oh, and Edmond North is there to stop the attack. But still Ponca City ball. At least one of the few times the ball has been on the other side of the pitch tonight. So let's see if Ponca City can get something going here. Going in. Oh, Edmond North intercepts it, boots it up high, fight for it in the middle, and it looks like Edmond North's going to kick it out of bounds. Should be Ponca City ball here down, throwing down the left side. Down the bottom of your screen here should be our ball. Let's see if Ponca can come out here running and gunning here. Looking for Wyndham. Wyndham to Fisher. Still Fisher to Wyndham. Wyndham to Abby Williams, and intercepted by Edmond North. Edmond North on the counter. Quick counter down the left side. So you got two players down, one down the middle, down right side, back to the left side. Look at how that opens up so many. Two Ponca attackers there to stop that. Great job stopping that attack there. So Ponca clearing it out, trying to get some regroup time, and looks like, see if that ball's going to stay or go out of bounds. Oh, it stays in bounds. Edmond North's playing it down the field, down the sideline, down left, cross down the middle. She's wide open. Oh, it's scored, but, oh, wave it off, wave it off. It is an offside, no score, offside by Edmond North. Wow, unlucky there. She was wide open. Just had, maybe there was a reason why she was wide open. Offside on that one. Here we go. So the Lady Cats catch a break, see if they can take advantage of it here. Jenna Sober trying to find someone. Looking down the middle, Katie Wyndham gets the ball, traps it. Here we go. Out to Lindy Fisher down the sideline. Fisher trying to find Williams down the side. Intercepted and immediate counter by Edmond North. Drina with the ball here trying to find some space and stop the attack. Seems like Edmond North was better on that one. Lindy gets it back though. Finds Abby Williams. Abby Williams scoping out the field, see where she can connect to. Trying to switch the field, and Edmond North is there on this one. Edmond North taking it, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds, a little too far. So it's going to be Ponca City ball. Good little ball sequence there. It looks like Ponca City is going to substitute. Lindy Fisher going to get a breather. Good little sequence there. It seems like they're just one pass away, right, from getting something going and getting over across the pitch. Ponca clears it out, going up to Abby Williams, and Edmond North defender plays back to the keeper. Switching the field over across. We got Ponca players coming to her, nobody there. Open space into Edmond North territory. Edmond North on the attack. Ponca's good for it though. Ponca has the ball, controlling it. What's she going to do? She's keeping it away from her for now. She's going to down in the corner. Still fighting, battling. Great battle there. Still going. Swan and Ponca ends up getting the ball back. Here we go on the attack. Ponca on the counter, trying to find an outlet. Edmond North is there though. Here we go. Ponca intercepts, and just a little too far to reach there. Great idea. Trying to get that ball once you intercept it, trying to make that wing play, trying to get out of space and attack. Just a little too far. Here you go, Edmond North coming on the counter. Receives the ball, plays it back. Ponca's on pursuit. Oh, plays it all the way across the pitch. Find open space. Edmond North on the attack. Attacking the left wing again. Here we go. They've had a lot of success, down that left wing tonight. Ponca's there to block this one. Good job there by the Ponca City defender. Going to be Edmond North throw-in. Looks like we're going to take a minute here and give Edmond North's going to take a couple breathers here. 2 substitutions coming in for Edmond North. Got about 19 minutes left in this first half, and they're battling. Ponca's battling hard. Looked like a little clearance there from Ponca, trying to get regrouped again. Looks like we gave up. Ponca gave up a corner kick. So here we go. We'll see what Edmond North has up their sleeve on this corner. A lot of teams have set plays for such kicks, such corner kicks here. So we'll see what comes here. Oh, short ball, near post, and Ponca's there. They're good for it. They clear it out. Ponca's trying to put some things together, trying to attack here. A little give and go action down the sideline. Oh, a little too much. Can she catch that? It's going too far. Looks like she's not going to be able to catch that. Edmond North's going to get that ball and throw it in here. That's the right idea. Ponca City has to get that done in order to have some success. That's the right idea. Just a little too far. Edmond North bringing it in, down left side. Referee calls foul. Looks like it's going to be Ponca City ball. Great opportunity here to get something going for Ponca. We'll see what the Lady Cats do with this opportunity here. You've got two support defenders right by the ball for support. You got people sprung out across the 18. Big kick. Is it going in? Oh, looked to be on target for a minute there, but came a little short. Just a little short. So it'll be Edmond North ball. Edmond North goalkeeper with the goal kick here. Looks like she's favoring that left side again. Edmond North has found a lot of success down that left side tonight. Seem to be using it. Ponca City taking the attack here. Oh, unlucky for Abby Williams. Just a little too far out of reach. Edmond North trying to come out of this. Ponca intercepting the ball, winning it. Oh, Edmond North stuck a foot in there, won that. You got trouble down the wing. You got right side. Edmond North running down the right side this time. Defender's on her, though. Can she get the cross? Oh, she gets the cross off. Ponca's there. Can we get that cleared out, ladies? Ponca City's trying to work hard, get there. Edmond North ricochets, hands on Edmond North, back to Ponca, and it's out. Good sequence of defense there. Boy, this Edmond North team can attack pretty quick. They have to be ready for this. Ponca's good up for it, so one little mistake cost them early, but here we are. They're battling through it now. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Ponca City ball. Looks like Haley Creech coming in, throwing this ball into play. Trying to find Abby Williams, and a little short. Edmond North heads the ball out of bounds. We get to try that again. All right, Haley Creech again with the throw in, trying to find Abby Williams, looks like. Looks like Edmond North is there. Unlucky touch. Ponca City's out of bounds. It's back to Edmond North. Edmond North trying to attack that right side now with Ponca defense there, clearing that ball out. Seems to be just a little bit out of bounds here. Back to Edmond North. Ponca intercepts, back, ricochets off Edmond North. Edmond North trying to control. Here we go. Down the right. She tacks it back. She's trying to switch the field, gets it down the middle, trying to find the left side again. There we go. Left side's wide open. Ponca City's trying to stop her. She's going through. Oh, unlucky. Goes underneath the keeper, Jenna Sober. Edmond North with their second score on the 14th minute, about 15th minute, first half. Yeah, those are tough when you're in the keeper that way coming at you. You don't know if they're going to go high or low, and it's just if they do hit it low, it's just so hard to get to it at that point, that short a distance. It would have been something exceptional for Jenna Sober to stop that one. Here we go, Lady Cats have to regroup. Looks like Coach Kelly making some changes here on the fly. Maybe a substitution. Yes, substitution, couple substitutions. Mixing some things up, see what we can get happen, what she can make happen here. Here we go, Ponca City ball, here we go, kickoff. Playing it back to the defense, trying to find some space, spread them out. Defense trying to boot it up, trying to find some connecting up there with Wyndham. Katie Wyndham fighting for that ball. Just a little too much from Edmond North right now. Edmond North trying to find some outlet, playing it back, finding some space, or looking to switch. Can she switch it? No switch. Ponca's there, stop the switch, but she does find some space down the middle, back down the middle. Full line to everybody trying to attack. Nice job by the Ponca City defense. Stop that attack because they had numbers. Back down the left side. Attack the left side. She crosses down the middle. Ponca City's there. Clears it out. A little bit of breathing room. Edmond North's playing it back. Over to the left side. Trying to attack. Tons of space right now for them to attack. Find outlets down the middle. Ponca stops the middle attack, forcing them back a little bit. Edmond North gets it back, trying to swing it to the right. Get it down the right side, play it back. Ponca City's forcing them to go back right now. That's good. Good defense from the White Lady Cats right now. Edmond's trying to find those little seams through that defense, and Ponca City keeps shutting it down. Ponca City with the throw in here. Back to the throw. She got 3 Edmond North players around her. Unlucky. Edmond North with the attack down the left side again. Ponca's there to stop that. Here we go. Edmond North being pretty aggressive on that left side tonight. Have some success. They keep going to it. Ponca's there though. Try and stop this. Battling through the ball. Looks like it's going to be Ponca City ball. Get rewarded for that battle. Here we go. Ponca City throwing. See if we can get something going. See if Ponca can get something going here. Oh, take that back. Seems to be a foul. Maybe a foul from behind, but now it's free kick. Jenna Sober trying to find Wyndham. Gets ricocheted back to the defensive line. Ponca defense has it. Playing back towards their goal. Cuts it outside. And kicks it out. Looks like Edmond North ball. Oh, take that back. Looks like referee signals substitution. Excuse me. Edmond North substitution. It'll be Edmond North throw-in. It'll be another Edmond North throw-in. Seems like Ponca got a hold of that one right before the Edmond North player did. So Edmond North trying to throw it in again. Oh, long ball into the center. Ponca City defense is there. They're trying to clear it out, find some space here, try to connect. Looks like it's another out-of-bounds ball to Edmond North. Edmond North playing it back, trying to regroup here, trying to switch the field. They do. They get it switched over to the right side. Looks she may have to play that back. She does. Keep going back. Ponca City pressuring up high. They found an outlet on the left side. Still going. Oh, long ball down the middle. Ponca City's there to stop it, though. Another Ponca City stoppage. Trying to find an outlet. Ponca City defender plays back towards the keeper, and she boots it up to about the 30. See if Ponca City can get connected. A header there by Ponca City player. It's intercepted by Edmond North. Plays it down the left side. Nobody there. Ponca City's there first. And we're going to end up clearing it out, and it'll be Edmond North ball. So again, folks, sometimes you have no options other than to clear it out, and that allows you to rest and regroup, get your defense back to regroup. Long throw down the middle, and Ponca City's there again. Once again, throw it out, kick it out, excuse me. Becomes Edmond North throw-in again. Ponca City fighting, struggling, doing everything they can here on this defensive half. It's been a long half for them. Oh, header up to the Jenna Sober. No problem with that one. Jenna coming up to the 18. It's a punt up to the 40. Gets on Wyndham. Wyndham trying to connect outside. Seems like it got a little bit too much. Oh, she saves it. Still in. Ponca City ball. Still fighting for it. Still trying to connect. Abby Williams. A little too far for Abby. A little out of her reach. Ponca still fighting for that ball, though. Edmond North tries to connect wide right, and it goes out of bounds. Should be Ponca City throw-in. Quick Ponca City substitution. Looks like Danica Black is in the game. Here we go, Ponca City trying to connect, trying to get some things going. Oh, interception by Edmond North going down the right side. Ponca has the ball, though, but she's got her on her back. She's got a defender, attacker on her back. She's trying to fight through that. Edmond North wins that battle, comes up to the middle, sends it across, shot. Jenna Sober with the block. Sends it all the way across the pitch. And shot goes wide from Edmond North on the left side. Jenna Sober coming up good on that one. That was a shot coming about 10 yards from her, 10, 15 yards from her. Lady Cats trying to regroup, get something going here. Intercepted once more by Edmond North. Back to about the 15-yard line would be the Wildcat throw-in. Lady Cat throw-in, excuse me. Oh, an unlucky touch, so it's going to be on Edmond North throw-in here. Right about the 45-yard. Here we go. To Edmond North, nice touch to the middle. Edmond North having to have some success, having lots of success down that middle right now, and finding that seam either left or right. They seem to be liking that left side. Something they see there, because they keep continuing to attack there. There they go again. Finding some space in the middle. Oh, untouched. Ooh, Edmond North with a nice little touch. Unlucky. Lucky for Ponca. No Edmond North runner was coming. So easy ball for Jenna Sober to attack. Jenna Sober ball bounces around. Thought for a minute there Ponca had a good shot at that. Bounces right back, and Edmond North on the attack. Trying to find that left seam. Oh, unlucky, gets stripped up by the ball. Going through, plays it up. Look at Danica Black trying to pressure somebody up here up top, trying to get something going. Lady Wyndham, same thing. Wyndham with the ball, trying to find it. Oh, she wins it, unlucky. Oh, looked like she got hacked a little bit, so it's going to be Ponca City ball, about the 45, close to midfield. So good opportunity for Ponca to push numbers up and see if we can get a scoring opportunity. Free kick, Ponca City. Here we go, trying to find Abby Williams. Abby Williams finds, lucky I can't see from here who that is. Sorry about that. Here we go, Danica Black trying to find somebody, intercepted by Edmond North. Edmond North trying to find that left wing again, coming back to the middle. Adrena's there to stop that. Edmond North again, trying to attack that left wing. Ponca City defense is there for that one. Ponca battling hard. Here we go. Edmond North trying to find some space down the middle. They got all kinds of space down the middle. Is she going to connect to the left? Nope, keeps it down the middle, wide open. No, it sneaks to the left. And, oh, unlucky, shoots over. Ball was not on target on that one. Edmond North players having some space to do some things, but lucky for Ponca, they're not connecting well. Ball's going wide and over. Edmond North substitution. We're going to take advantage of this goal kick here and substitute. Here we go. Jenna Sober trying to connect with someone here. Intercepted by Edmond North around the 25. Plays the ball into the 10. Dangerous ball in the box here. Good work for the defense, forcing them to push it out back, but they found space again down the right side. Ponca on him. Oh, a little too much, I guess. Referee calls free kick for Edmond North. Dangerous position here, about 16 yards out. Good strike could go in the net or set play. Here we go with the kick. Seems to be on target. Oh, right through Jenna Sober's arms. She was on it. That was hard to see. She had the wall in front of her blocking the view, so the ball came up right at the last minute. She saw it. It was too late to react. She reacted, touched the ball, but it went right over her fingertips. Edmond North with the third goal of the game, 5 minutes into the first half. Unlucky there. Jenna Sober, she did see it just a little too late over that wall there. Edmond North on the attack, wasting no time, countering, trying to find that outlet, now going right. Ponca's there to defend, booms it out. Get some clearance, trying to regroup here. Ponca trying to find some space here. We got 3 Ponca players on the ball. Abby Williams with it, coming out, trying to come around the player, and she's tackled from behind. There's going to be a foul on Edmond North. Be Ponca City ball. About 5 minutes left in this first half. Abby Williams with a free kick. Abby Williams setting it up. Kick. Right at the 18-yard line. Edmond North is there to head it out. Ponca players around it, though, still trying to settle that ball, make something happen. Katie Wyndham finding space. Danica Black, intercepted. Edmond North with the ball. Back to Ponca, though. Ponca's still there, fighting for it. Trying to get through, trying to find an outlet. Ponca ball right now. Edmond North seems to fight it. Looks like they're back on the attack on the left side, and defense stops Edmond North for the counter attack. Ponca's got some scrappy little players, though. They're going through it. Looks like it was a foul. It wasn't out of bounds. It's foul on Edmond North, so she must have hacked the Ponca City player. So it'd be a Lady Cat free kick when we resume play. 4 minutes left in this first half. Here comes the kick. She winds up trying to connect. Edmond North first to the ball on this one. And she kicks it out of bounds. So it'll be Ponca City ball at the halfway mark. Here go Abby Williams trying to connect, trying to find somebody. Danica Black. Katie Wyndham putting pressure. Edmond North plays it back to the keeper. Katie Wyndham still there. Unlucky. Plays it up top. Bounces off Abby Williams. And looks like Edmond North kicks it out of bounds. Should be Ponca City ball with 3.5 minutes left in this half. See if Ponca City can get something done here right before half. Get one in. Unlucky. Seemed like a push from behind, but it's no call, says the ref. So it's going to be out of bounds on Ponca. Edmond North ball. Just a little over 3 minutes left in this first half. Edmond North finding some space. Nice header back to the center. Ponca's there to defend that. Ponca City's getting some touches on this ball. We just need to connect. Lady Cats need to find the outlets, and it looks like it's a run again, but signal offside by the official. Boy, Edmond North counters really quick. They are on it the minute they get it. They're looking for that outlet. Lucky for Lady Cats, they were offside on this one, a little too fast. About 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Lady Cat free kick. There goes kick out to Wyndham. Wyndham unlucky touches it back to the defense now. Adrina trying to find an outlet for Fisher. Fisher trying to find some space up top for Lindy. I'm sorry for Danica. Danica gets the ball. It's a little too far for Danica to reach here. Danica Black on that hustle trying to get there. Katie Wyndham trying to hustle this one down. Keeper gets that. But Ponca City recovers that. Trying to get some touches going. Unlucky. Back to Edmond North. Edmond North trying to connect, going down the middle. See if the middle plays it back or go through. She inside plays it back. She'll go ahead and play it down the left, but Ponca City was there to put some pressure on her. She ends up finding space down the left side, and she's on. She's good to go. She's got the ball one-on-one here in a minute. Good stop by the defense. Makes her play back. She drops it off. Shot! And it goes right by Jenna Sober. Good for that one. Bounces right in front of her. She slaps it out of bounds. So it'll be Edmond North corner with just a minute, a little over a minute left in this first half. Lady Cats anticipating short kick. Last time it was short near post. Seems to be further out this time, right to 18. Ponca there, bounces around. Ponca's got it, clears it, and it's going to make it out to about the 30-yard line. Is it going to stay in? It stays in. Nope. It's out of bounds, says the referee. All right, just about 40 seconds left in this first half. Ponca City with the throw in here. Trying to connect. Intercepted by Edmond North. The Ponca's there. Defense is there. Defense on the run, trying to find somebody. Ricochets out. Fisher coming down the right sideline with Edmond North chasing hard. And ball seems to be out of bounds. Ponca City ball. 20 seconds left. Throws in. Flick going up the line. Danica Black trying to chase it down. Trying to pass. Find somebody. Lindy. That's not Lindy. That's Katie Wyndham. Trying to battle for this ball here in the last seconds of this half. good battle there. And that does it for the first half of play with Edmond North leading your Lady Cats 3-0. Join us for the second half coming up in a few minutes. And we're back for the second half action of this match. First match of the year between your Lady Cats and Edmond North. Edmond North with the advantage right now, 3-0 lead. And it looks like, here we go, kickoff goes Edmond North. Going down the right side again. Look like he's going to be playing that back. Ponca defense stopping that counter real quick, that attack real quick. Edmond North switching it down. Trying to find some space down the middle, looking outside, middle, outside, and outside. Finds that space outside. Ponca's there. Edmond North trying to find that gap down the middle, middle to the outside. They have a player running down the wing, wide open. Ponca's there. Down its cross. Oh, unlucky. Goes out wide. Ponca City lucky on that one as Edmond North hits that just wide of the goal. Ponca City trying to connect here. Edmond North intercepts that ball. Trying to find some players. Oh, headers all over the place here. Trying to connect with Edmond North. Edmond North still battling, keeping the ball. Edmond North has the ball coming towards the 10. Shot. Jenna Sobers there. Goes out of bounds. Edmond North seems to be having all kinds of success finding space tonight. Ponca City needs to tighten up just a little bit. Not allow that space, making it easy for them. We got Edmond North with this corner kick. Setting it up, getting ready. Here it comes. Looks like the middle of the 18, flicks backwards. But looks like Edmond North is still there, trying to control it, trying to find something. Takes his shot. Whoa, takes all of Jenna Sober to get that out of bounds. We will be reset. And going for another corner kick by Edmond North. Here we go, she's setting up. Signals, and here we go, sends it right back down the penalty box. Unlucky. Found her target, but seems to headed that right over the goal. Ponca good on that one. As Edmond North connects, but makes it go wide. Ponca finds their players up top, can't control. Edmond North trying to find the ball, find space, switching it over. Back to the middle, Ponca's there for the interception. Abby Williams trying to find some space, trying to connect somewhere. Back to the defense, almost to Abby Williams, just a bit behind her. Edmond North trying to regroup, playing it back. Looks like they're going to keep playing back to the defense. Is she going to switch it or go forward? Oh, she goes back up top to the right sideline. Ponca defender there putting pressure on her. She ends up playing it back down to the defense, and defense all the way back to their keeper. Keeper's trying to swing it out to the right. Out left. Back to the middle. Middle's trying to swing it up to the right. Yes, and here we go. Back to the middle, trying to find space out right. Finds that seam down the middle between the left and right. Out to the right side. And seems to be just too far out of her reach. Edmond North having a little sequence, good success sequence there. Popping that outside, back inside, back outside sequence. Having Ponca defenders trying to chase that down. Lucky for Ponca, it goes out of bounds. Ponca City with the ball. Trying to connect, trying to find some kind of answer for this Edmond North squad. As they touch, Edmond North in the middle, trying to find pass right open, top of the box, swings it over. She has it, she's shot, gets wide on this one. Edmond North with another shot on goal. Just going wide of the net. So Ponca's trying to get a quick start here, trying to get something going. Goes out of bounds, looks like Edmond North ball. Long throw down the wing. Ponca puts a head on it, but Edmond North still has it. She's on top of the 18th. Trying to find some space, takes a shot. Oh. Again goes wide. Edmond North getting wide with that ball. Still finding some space. Looks like Lady Cats are going to substitute here real quick as they try to regroup for this goal kick. Ponca City ball. Trying to find that left wing for Ponca. Goes right through her legs, trying to find it, putting pressure on it, still pressuring. Goes out of bounds. Edmond North ball. Edmond trying to find some space in the middle here. Gets a touch right down the middle, trying to find some space, turns around, looking for some teammates, finds somebody on the right wing, has somebody in the, for Ponca's there to pressure, turns back in. Looks like Ponca hacked her just a little bit. Quick reset, Edmond on the attack again. Nobody at top of the 18th on her, so Ponca City, luckily rejected and countered. Ponca was on the attack, a little too far out of reach for Wyndham. Up top for Ponca is Didi de la Garza and Wyndham to Didi. Didi's trying to chase that down a little too far. Edmond wins it. Edmond looking for outlets. Got down the middle. Look down side. Back to middle. Ponca City seems to be winning this one. Trying to find somebody. Hits the Edmond North player. And Edmond North settles the ball. Trying to find some space. Look in the middle. Find somebody down the middle. Still looking. Cuts it back to the middle. Sends it across to the left. Takes it back to the middle. Looking set up for a shot. She takes the shot. And it goes over. Ponca City goalkeeper there. But didn't have to do too much as it sails over the goal. Edmond North takes some chances now. There's about a 15, 18-yard shot. Edmond gets it, trying to find again. Down the middle, tries to cut it. Ponca City defenders there to stop her on the counter. Ponca City's attacking. And there's a whistle blown. Looks like Ponca City got a hold of her a little bit there. So Edmond North reset ball. Edmond trying to settle some things down, playing it back, trying to recoup, trying to thread the needle, but Abby Williams is there, steals the ball. Edmond North gets it back, plays it back to the defense, trying to get some space. Recoup, playing out wide to the right. Ponca City's there to intercept it, but Edmond North wins it back, sends it right back down the line again. Try again, Ponca resets. And Ponca's there to intercept it, trying to find players up top. But Edmond North has too many bodies up there at the moment. Ponca City again intercepting, winning the ball, sending it up. Ricochet off Edmond. Ponca City winning it. It looked like trying to find some space down the wing. Found it. Got a touch. Nobody there. Sends it a little too wide from her player. A little too wide for Didi to get a hold of that one. Edmond North struggling, trying to find some space, found it down the sideline. Right hash coming through. Right down the right hash. Is she going to play it right down the sideline? Here we go. Ponca intercepts. And it looks like it was a foul. Foul by Edmond North. It'll be Ponca City ball around the 30-35. Ponca City trying to get some things going. Lady Cats trying to find some space around this Edmond North defense. Edmond North is very quick to counter any interception they get, any progression, any kind of rebound seems to be ending up at their feet, trying to get some things going. Alex So trying to get it. She's on the run right now, right down the middle. Nobody blocking her. 10 yards of space. Sends it out to the right. Fix down the middle. Ponca City's there. Too far for Edmond to take. So Ponca City takes it, boots it out, regroup. Here we go. Should be Edmond North throw-in. About the far side. Again, Edmond North's finding all kinds of space tonight against this Lady Cat defense right now. But Lady Cat's still battling, struggling through there. Not making it easy. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds. Goal kick for the Lady Cats. Good pressure there by the Lady Cats defense. Not allowing that penetration from that sideline there. So Lady Cats trying to find somebody here to connect to here. Down the sideline, and it's over to Edmond North. Edmond North intercepts, tries to possess, gets kicked out by Ponca City. So it'll be Edmond North ball again. Little battle there, seems to be out of bounds by Edmond North. Ponca with a quick reset, trying to get some things going. Sends it to Katie Wyndham. Wyndham loses it for a second, goes all the way across the pitch. Is that going to be Ponca City ball? Looks like it will be Ponca City ball. Lady Cats on the other side of the pitch for the first time tonight, trying to see if we can maximize what their field position here, put some body on somebody and get the ball moving, get some passes going here. The Lady Cats trying to get their long ball, great ball down in the box. But Edmond North is there to defend that. Two defenders sandwiching the Ponca City offensive player there. But they give up a corner kick. A dangerous corner kick. Abby Williams taking this kick for Ponca. Sets the ball up, backs up, gets ready, gives the signal, and here we go. By far kick right down the middle. Edmond North defender gets it right through Ponca City defender. Comes back to Ponca City, about the 20, 25 yard, trying to get it connected. Back out to the defense. Whoa, Edmond North fouling the Ponca City defender. Just runs over her for the minute. Tough little defender there. Ponca City ball. About the 40, going to attack, trying to attack the goal here, trying to put some pressure on Edmond North here. Ball's in play. Edmond North gets to it first. Ponca City chasing that. Gets to it first. Sends right back in. Edmond North is good for it. Still there defending. Defensive header as Ponca City struggles and trying to get through there. There we go. Finding some outlets for this ball. Still have it. Ponca fighting, battling through it. Edmond North ends up winning it. Comes out. Pass down the middle. Going down the right sideline now. Find some space. Two Ponca City defenders on the attacker. Now it's just one-on-one. It looks like she hit it out of bounds. So Ponca City catching the break there. Edmond North plays it out of bounds. It'd be Ponca ball. Lady Cats trying to find some space here on this with this Edmond North defense. Here we go. Ponca City wins it, gets it back. Ricochet looks like it's handball, so it'll be Ponca City ball as everybody retreats. Edmond North seems to be covering the middle of the field pretty well. If Ponca is going to have success, they're going to have to start attacking the wings a little bit better, or else it's going to be tough sledding here. Here we go. Here's a good wing down the wing. Great ball. Can she get there? Seems to be a little too much. That's the good idea. That's the perfect idea there. That's what they need to start doing more of, trying to get some of those spaces out wide and penetrate that Edmond North defense here. Referee indicates Ponca City ball, I believe. Yes, it is Ponca City throw-in. Quick throw to the middle. Oh, and missed the opportunity there as it bounces into Edmond North defensive line and back to Ponca, and Ponca ends up kicking it out for the moment. Looks like it'll be Edmond North throw-in. Edmond North short throw. She's trying to find space down the middle. She's going to connect all the way to the other side. She's looking down the middle, looking in the middle, trying to thread that through that middle, through that Ponca City defense, but they're there a little too far for them to control or get. Ponca City on the attack. Katie Wyndham battling with the defender there. Still winning. Ponca City coming down the side, winning that ball. Edmond North has it, plays it back to the keeper. Keeper boots it up. It's about the 40-yard line. Ponca City's trying to settle the ball, trying to get something going here. Edmond North gets it back, sends it down the middle, back down the left side, back to the middle. Bad touch, back into Ponca City. Ponca City wins it. Abby Williams trying to connect it, going outside, trying to the wing, trying to find somebody, get some. I believe that's Lindy Fisher she's trying to connect with. And it goes out of bounds. Ponca City's trying to do some right things here, trying to get the ball out into space into their players, get after it, but it seems like Edmond North just keeps getting on them, suffocating them. Edmond North throw in here. Edmond North with the ball down the middle. Defender's there. Oh, Edmond North wins it. It's outside the box. She falls down. No call, says the ref. Let's play on. Abby Williams takes the ball. She's got space in front of her. We've got somebody chasing her down. Cuts it back down the middle. Looking for help. Finds somebody. Oh, unlucky. Edmond defender ends up cutting her off and getting that ball into Edmond now on the counter. Back to the middle. Finds space in the middle again. Oh, but Ponca City defense is there to clear it out. Header back to the left wing. Edmond's still there. Ponca City struggling. Not struggling. Pressuring. Trying to get there. Gets it. Cuts back through her. Yes. Ponca City defender cuts it off. It's still going. Edmond North still has the ball. Ponca City keeps stopping and they keep regrouping, trying to regroup and attack. Shot from about 30 yards out. Pretty easy for the keeper today. Long shot attempt by Edmond North on that one. Keeper punts it out. Unlucky touch by Edmond North. Would be Ponca City throwing. Lady Cat coaches taking advantage of the throwing. Having a couple of fresh legs on the field, a couple substitutions. Trying to change the game momentum a little bit here. Lady Cats trailing 3-0 with 24 minutes left in this ball game. This pitch here, Ponca City throws intercepted by Edmond North. Edmond North pinging around, hits the referee, goes through the middle, trying to work the ball out to the outside, goes through their player's leg and wins it back. Tries to play it back down the wing. Now they have that whole sideline right now trying to do something, brings it back to the middle. Intercepted by Ponca City, deflection there. And it goes back across the mid. Oh, Edmond North wins it back up to the top. She's got players up top on the wing, players in the middle. Which direction is she going to go? She's going to go still playing. She takes it herself, trying to take them on. Right down the middle, wide open at the 18. Deflected. Ponca City defense there. Nice job by the Lady Cat defense on that one. She had a wide open shot right atop of the 18-yard box. She teed it up and hit it, but ended up hitting it right into a Ponca City defender. Referee, I believe the signal is corner kick. So we'll see it be Edmond North corner kick as she lays it down, sets up, gives the signal, and goes near post. It seems like, whoa, right through the defense, right through all the bodies, goes all the way across the field and off the pitch. Dangerous ball right through the middle of the goal there. Ponca City goalie grabs it, gets a quick outlet. Ponca City trying to get momentum here on the right sideline here. They got lucky out of bounds, so it'll be Ponca City ball. Lady Cats trying to find some channels between this Edmond North defense. Seems to be pretty congested down the middle tonight anyway. It seems like they're trying to find some. Hey, good ball, good trap. Ponca City has possession. Long ball going through. Looks like a little too far for her players to reach it. So it's right into the goalkeeper's arms. Edmond North puts it down, sends it up. Ponca City getting possession of it, trying to find players to use. And, aggressive line up there. Still going. Referee says, eventually blows a whistle, and it's now Edmond North. Edmond North with a quick start to the middle of the play. Middle of the pitch, She's going on, beats one defender, beats another defender, going through, cuts it across the middle, trying to find an outlet. Goes all the way across. Big touch into the box. Kicks it back out. Cross coming across. No, unlucky touch there. She was wide open by herself. Tees it up and goes over. Edmond North trying to get another one in here. This half, they're moving that ball all over the place. They're taking players on. Ponca City's, for the most part, pretty good about stopping the attack. It's just the counterattack that ends up prevailing for them. For Edmond North, that is. So Edmond North intercepts it. Touch by Ponca going out sideline, and it is Edmond North ball here. Got a Ponca City player possibly injured here, top of the pitch. And referee calls timeout. We gotta have the trainer look at her for a minute. Lady Cats battling through, trying to fight, trying to stop everything they have. Edmond North keeps coming at them, though. Looks like maybe the wind knocked out of her. Can't tell from here who that is at the moment. But she's taken off, and it'll be Edmond North ball. Here we go, setting up for a free kick. Everybody lined up top of the 18-yard line. Kicks comes in. Looks like deep. Wide open player. Mishits it. And it goes wide. She was wide open. She just did not hit that properly, and the ball went out of bounds. Ponca City goalkeeper getting with the goal kick. Back to Edmond North, trying to find somebody, but just misplays it into Edmond North. Edmond North on the counter quickly, trying to get through the middle, top of the 18, cuts around. Ponca City gets it, clears it out. Abby Williams trying to trace that down. Goes all the way to the top, trying to get through to Wyndham. Wyndham with the ball, trying to go down the right sideline. Puts a body in there, goes through, and it goes out of bounds. Unlucky on this one. It was a good sequence as the ball comes into Rady Lazard. Lazard trying to do some work down the sideline. Get a little physical at the end there, trying to win that ball, but just the end, just too much. Too much of a touch there to get to it. So it'd be Edmond North ball. Sanea Rab in there with the ball, with the header, trying to get a defensive. Looks like Edmond North comes out with it. But we got back into Ponca City. Ponca City trying to possess the ball away from Edmond North. Cuts it up. Finds somebody in the middle. Oh, she gets stolen. The ball's on the counter. Edmond North trying to find some space. Finds down the middle. And it's going to be too long. Ponca City keeper, good for that. Ponca City punts it, trying to find Abby Williams. Gets a touch. Lays it back. Trying to find some space, but no space there. Seems to be the story tonight. Edmond North just counters quickly. Plays down the wing. Sends across. Ponca City's there to stop it. Keeper bats it out of the box. Edmond North still has it. Takes a shot. Ponca City keeper, good. Good for that. Scoops it up and holds it out. Coming up top of the 18, punts it, looking for Lazard. Lazard gets a touch. Oh, unlucky touch there. Lazard gives it up, and it's going to be counter from Edmond North. Edmond North still with it. Coming at 18, takes a shot, left foot shot, hits crossbar, rebounds, back top of the 18. Ponca with the clearance. Dangerous ball there as it hits the crossbar and bounces right to an Edmond North attacker. Again, Edmond North coming on the counter attack here quickly. Edmond North attacking, coming right down the middle, top of the 18th, and takes a shot right to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper takes her time, scoops it up, pushes everyone up. Punt coming up as she tries to connect and goes intercepted by Edmond North. Coming down the middle, attacking our middle now. They were attacking the wing. Here comes back to the wing, left side by herself, left foot across. Goes over the goal. I'm not sure if she intended that to be a cross or a shot. Nonetheless, it goes far wide of the goal. Oh, it looks like maybe offside was indicated on that play, so it'll be a free kick at about the 11-yard line for Ponca City. Again, intercepted by Edmond North. Ponca reboots. Ricochets off Edmond North. Lazard with the ball, tries to play it up, but Ponca's not there at the moment. Trying to send it back. Edmond North plays it all the way back to the keeper. Keeper trying to find the space out to that foot. Laney Reynolds hits the ball, trying to play up to Lazard. And Abby Williams and Lazard trying to find it for that ball. Still in play. Lazard with the ball coming down, sends across, over. Edmond North good for that defensive rebound there. Still moving around. Edmond North has it, plays it out towards center. Edmond North attacking the center, trying to work down that right wing. Sends that right wing. There's two attackers there on one Ponca City defender. Referee indicates offside on the play. It looks like they're going to give them the goal kick instead of the offside on this one. I take that back. They are giving them the offside. So it'll be Ponca City free kick at about the 35 or 40 yard line. Almost halfway up the pitch. Here we go. Ponca City's on the attack. 15 minutes left. A little over 15 minutes left in this pitch. Ponca City with the ball, trying to connect. Unlucky with the ball. Cannot get to Abby Williams. Ponca City trying to win this back. As Edmond North trying to attack. Sanea Rab with the ball, defending there. Good boot out of the defense here. Ponca still trying. Abby Williams struggling, fighting to that ball up top. A little too far to reach out of her player there. So it's going to be Edmond North throwing. Edmond North waiting as Ponca City substitutes. Looks like Danielle Arita coming into the ball game for the Lady Cats with about 14:40 left in this match. Go Ponca City putting pressure on them. Edmond North deflecting. Looked like Ponca City wins it back. Oh, Edmond North wins it back. Looking for outlets. Sends a long ball all the way down right sideline. As I believe Laney Reynolds is trying to catch that back. Oh, big kick. And then our Lady Cat goalkeeper wins that one. Punts it up, trying to connect with Lazard. Lazard, good touch, brings it down. Trying to fight through that Edmond North defense as she's got two on her. Edmond North on the counter immediately down the left sideline. Ponca City's there to kick it out. Edmond North plays it back. They're attacking the middle now, going towards the middle. Plays it, lays it off. Oh, she was expecting her teammate to be there. She was stood back there on that one as Ponca City earns a goal kick. Just a little third. It looks like it's going to be, Edmond North's going to take the advantage of this stoppage and substitute a player in. Just a little over 13:26 in this match. Ponca City trying to get some things rolling. As Edmond North continues to counter immediately, intercept and counter. Abby Williams with the ball here, trying to do something with it. Gets through defender. Defender gets two defenders on her, loses the ball. Edmond North on the counter immediately, right down the middle. Trying to find it. Ponca City wins the ball for a second there, and then Edmond North regains possession and sends it back. Back to the back line defensively. Sends it to the middle. She's going to switch it. Yep, she comes all the way down to the left sideline. She's got 20 yards of space, taking, carrying, good. Tries to thread the needle down the sideline, but Laney Reynolds is there with the interception and deflection. Back to Laney Reynolds and her player going down through, attacking the middle. She stops it, and it looks like an offside indicated by the official. So it'll be Ponca City ball. Free kick here with about 12:22 left in this ball game. Look like Sanea Rab teeing it up, trying to find some players here, trying to find Lazard, and Edmond North is there first. Still going to be Ponca City ball. Sanea Rab with the throw-in. Big throw down the sideline. Oh, intercepted by Edmond North. Header goes back to Sanea, back out of bounds. So Sanea Rab with another throw-in, back to her. Over their heads this time, and it goes over all the way to the back line. No defense, no Ponca player there. Lenny Reynolds gets a touch on it, trying to settle it, getting good, trying to get somebody to come and help. Looks like going to be Edmond North ball here, throw-in. Edmond North looking for sideline. Sanea Rabs the foot up, gets it out, deflects. Ponca had a couple touches there trying to possess, and it's going to be Edmond North ball here. Edmond North plays it back. She's got plenty of time trying to look at her options. She plays it down the middle. Middle's going to be taking it down the sideline, looking for a long ball. It looks to be offside on their attacking player on this one. So it'll be Ponca City free kick with about 10:51 left in this ball game. Edmond North leading 3-0. All scores seem to be coming off the first half. So far, no scoring going on in the second half. Long ball going through, goes through the defense. And Ponca's battling for it, and its indication is Edmond North ball. Edmond North throws it in down the middle. Ponca City intercepts for a second, about had possession. Edmond North takes it. Long ball down the sideline. Just Ponca, just one-on-one Ponca City. Adrina takes it down the sideline, kicks it over, and kicks it out for Edmond North now. Big throw down the middle for the Edmond North squad as she battles through. Abby Williams putting pressure on her. She's going across, and it's kicked out by Ponca City. A little time to regroup again. Edmond North with a throw in here with about 9:23 left in this match. Settles the ball, shoots it. Way off target on that one. Quick shot, quick settle, possession shot by Edmond North goes wide. Ponca City tries the goal kick, finds her player, gets a touch. Abby Williams as well gets a touch, but Edmond North is there to re-intercept. Threads a Nudo player coming on hard on the right side, cross down the middle, nobody there. Ooh, that was a close one. It goes all the way across the goal there. Those are always dangerous balls as they come across and swings through the middle. Edmond North trying to make something else happen before the end of the match. Trying to get another score with this little over 8 minutes left. Ponca City battling hard, trying not to give another one up as they pressure. Shot goes through and it goes wide. Edmond North getting more courageous with their shots. That was about 18, 20, 25-yard shot to be exact there. Still continue to battle. Ponca continues to put pressure on them. Edmond North continues to give it right back as they keep attacking. And this one's a little too aggressive as Ponca City wins the out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Lady Cats. All right, Lady Cat keeper trying to find some outlets. Abby Williams gets a touch, trying to control it. Edmond North wins it back, gets through the middle. Move around a little bit down, still down the middle. Edmond North has it still down the middle, trying to thread it down the sideline. It's too far. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Ponca City ball. Again, it'll be Ponca City Lady Cat goalie going to set up for a goal kick with about 7:20 left in this match. Edmond North intercepts again. Ponca gets a touch, tries to flick it back. Edmond North is there, though. Edmond North continues to win possession of this game. This ball continues to work it down the middle, then work it outside. Free coming on, taking on two players now. Gets it, takes a shot, rips it, goes right over the top. Once again, the Edmond North players are getting more courageous with their shots, getting further and further out, trying to test the Ponca City keeper. Reason for the reset, the Ponca City was substituting at the moment the ball was played, so it should have been a dead ball. So here we go, trying to reset the match as Haley Creech comes into the game for the Ponca City Lady Cats. We go goal kick. Rainey Reynolds flicks the ball on to Lazarus. Can Lazarus keep it in? Lazarus running, has the ball possession, Can she go? Crosses down the middle. Oh, intercepted. Oh, but that lands on Lenny Reynolds' feet. Back to Lazard, intercepted by Edmond North. Edmond North playing down the left sideline as it's a hard chase, one-on-one down the sideline with Ponca City defender. Anthony Rab comes in to help the Ponca City defense, clears that ball out. Gives them a chance to regroup with about 5:55 left in this match. Ponca City still trailing 3-0 against the Edmond North lady squad here, so Ponca trying to hold their own, not give up another one in this half, as they haven't given up a score since the first half. So they're playing tighter now, but just need to reconnect. Ball outlets Sine Rab out to Abby Williams, as Abby Williams loses it as the pressure is coming on too hard. Back to Edmond North as they try to find, it looks like they're going to substitute real quick. Ponca City trying to find some kind of answer for the Edmond North at the moment. Yeah, intercepted and deflected back out of bounds, so it'll still continue to be Edmond North ball. Plays again, plays it right back to her. Ponca City defender there, wins the ball, trying to win possession, plays it back to Abby Williams. Abby tries to swing it right back to her. She gets it, battles right through it, and fights, wins it. Up to Lazard. Oh, a little too far advanced for Lazard, and as Edmond wins possession of this one as they play it all the way back to the keeper to try and regroup and establish possession here. Keeper plays it long, almost halfway up the field here. Ricochets back to Edmond. Edmond plays it back to regroup. She plays it all the way up to the middle trying to find to the right section. Long ball down the right corner. And it's a track meet between the Ponca City and Edmond defender as she tries to shoot, and it's no problem for the Ponca City keeper. Ponca City keeper boots it up, looking for somebody to connect with. Looks like Ponca City tried, got a couple of touches, almost possessed it a little bit there, and ended up stealing it by, ball stolen there by Edmond North. Edmond North attacking the right sideline again, coming across, and Ponca City's there for the deflection and booted out, trying to get some space. Oh, it's not out yet, still going. Ponca City with the touch, trying to get to Lazard. Lazard, oh, bounce over Lazard. Unlucky. It just bounces over her as Edmond North continues to possess this ball here. Now they're just regrouping, playing it to the back line, trying to find some space. Oh, she gets a long ball, trying to go up down the right hash line. She's coming on hard. Plays it to her keeper. Ponca City plays to the keeper as the keeper boots it out, get it away from pressure for the moment. Just trying to live another day here as Edmond North sets up for a throw-in with about 3:12 left in this match. Bounces in front of her. She tries to possesses, and Ponca players all over her. She gets it back. Ponca has the ball, wins it. Edmond North wins it back as they continue to struggle to keep possession as Edmond North puts on so much pressure on these Lady Cats. Edmond North wins it, coming through, running towards the goal. Shots left. Whoa, just sails left of the goal. She was wide open, takes a left-footed shot, and just a little too much English takes it all the way out. Ponca City trying to make something happen here in the last couple minutes. Edmond North continues to win the ball. Yeah, I mean, Ponca City's there for it, trying to referee, it seems to be called something there. It's like some kind of obstruction, so it'll be Ponca City soccer ball with about 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this match. Ponca City would love to get a score on the board here, trying to get some momentum for their next game coming up this week. Sania Rab tries to boot it out to Lenny Reynolds. Reynolds settles, tries to look for an outlet, turns into him, kicks it out of bounds. Seems to be Edmond North ball. Edmond North struggles, fights through Ponca defenders, and looks like it's going to be a foul on Ponca City, so it'll be Edmond North ball right past the half line here. So as courageous as Edmond North has been, I would consider that this will be a long shot or a long pass far side, trying to maximize something. And yeah, just like that, long pass. Nobody there though. Ponca City keeper there to get the ball, clean it up. Ponca City should be attacking now, counter quickly, and it ends up being intercepted by Edmond North, but it ended up touching her hand on the way down. Ponca City with the ball. Sania Rab trying to tee it up, trying to go. Sends it up to Lazard down the sideline. Lazard gets bumped on the back. Over to Laney Reynolds. Reynolds trying to find Abby Williams. Lazard just trying to fight for that ball up the cross, up the top. And Edmond North gets the ball out, clears it. Ponca City still continues the battle, getting touches on this ball, trying to possess it for the last minute of the game here. Big run, big touch, big pass from Edmond North. Ricochets back into the box, but it looks like it's going to be out of bounds. So Ponca City catches a break there. Lady Cats all over that coming forward, but still dangerous ball coming down the line there. Ponca City goal kick here. Oh, unlucky. Goes out of bounds with 20 seconds left in this match. Edmond North with the ball, trying to make something happen here. Last 20 seconds, some big kick. Sends it back, trying to settle. And a little miscommunication there. Ends up going out of bounds. Ponca City with the ball with 8 seconds left. Sania Rab, big throw, throws it over their heads. As Ponca City's trying to run up on it, trying to make something happen, she gets it, kicks it out of bounds. And that'll be the ball game as your Lady Cats fall tonight, the first match of the year, to the Edmond North squad, 3-0. If anything, all the scores came in the first half. Seems that they have adjusted and fought hard in the second half. No scores second half. All the scores came first half of the game. They figured some things out. Lady Cats battled, but at the end result was 3-0 Edmond North. Stay tuned as we get ready for the Wildcat match coming up in 15 minutes.
19, Jake McElhenney. Number 20, Drew Stoker. Number 21, Graham Dobbin.
Good evening as we welcome you all to the first match of the year of the season for the Ponca City Wildcat soccer team here. Edmond North Huskies lineup currently being introduced as your Ponca City starters wait along. So for your Ponca City squad, senior goalkeeper Antonio Perez and captain. Senior defender number 13, Tyler Feist. Senior defender number 9, Ashton Ward. Number 6, senior defender Collier Lively. Number 15, junior defender Miles Greer. Number 4, midfielder junior Eliseo Ramirez. Number 7, midfielder senior Devin Zimmersheet. Number 2, midfielder junior Malachi Johnson. Number 14, junior midfielder Caden Anderson. And number 23, forward senior Ben Green. And finalizing the final lineup here, number 12, senior forward Fabian Gonzalez. That's starting lineup for your Wildcats. The rest of the roster playing tonight. Number 28, Jesse Hughes, sophomore. Number 10, Sergio Aguilar, junior. Number 29, Antonio Aguilar, senior. Number 5, Jay Glowacki, also a senior. Number 36, Dax Iragi, a freshman. Number 8, Carson Anderson, senior. And also listed on the roster is Adrian Perez. Thank you. Your captains on your Wildcat captains this season are your goalkeeper Antonio Perez, your senior forward Ben Green, and your senior defender midfielder Jay Glowacki. And the Wildcats coming off their whole new lineup, your whole new coaching staff as well. As first-year head coach is, not first-year head coach. First-year assistant coach is Jeremy Kimbrell. Also, Jeremy making transition, I believe, with the girls squad last season and made the transition over to the men's squad this year. As we also have assistant coach Vincent Perez doing assistant for this year, and we have our head coach for your Wildcats, Brian Reed. So new lineup here, new lineup of coaches for your Wildcat season. Talking to Coach Reed earlier today, seemed to be he thought the squad looked really focused in the last couple of days. Scrimmage yesterday, they worked really focused, worked well. They need to clean up a few things, but for the most part, he seemed pretty happy with his squad. So we'll see what that does for them today as they battle the Edmond North Huskies. Seems to be Ponca with the ball to start off the game. Kickoff, Ponca going right to left, and here we go. Ponca plays it right, back to Ashton Ward. Ashton sends a long ball over to Caden as that gets intercepted by Edmond North. But the Huskies trying to make something happen quick as Ponca is there to stop the attack immediately. Huskies trying to get that left sideline, trying to go. Oh, and he gets tripped up by himself, loses the ball. It'll be Ponca City ball. Ponca with the throw in, wins it back. Header, lost for a second. Ponca regains. Another header coming through, looking to connect down the middle of Zimmersheet. as Ponca City Greer trying to find some action from looking for some options here as Malachi Johnson gets it stolen at the end here, and Collier Lively just lets it run out. It'll be Huskies ball here when we return play. Caden Anderson dropping down to help the defense on this throw-in. Caden gets a foot on it, tries to bounce it off. Ben Green gets on it, and it goes right back up as Edmond, as your Huskies send it out for Ponca City to throw in. Big throw coming down the middle. Edmond gets it, tries to recover, back heel flick as he's got a player coming on, Lively on it. Heads it outside. Is it going to stay out? And it is going to be a corner for the Huskies as the Wildcats defended that, but at the end gave them a corner. So dangerous corner here. See how the Wildcats react to this. Huskies set it up, tees it up, gives a signal as he approaches, hits it. Done beat, near. So I don't know if Perez got a hold of it, but it looked like it came to him, got a hand on it at least. Ricochets out of bounds. It's continued to be a corner kick on the opposite side. That was dangerous ball right down the middle there. Wildcats got to be smart, get a head on it, something on it, get it out of that area. Here we go as they approach. Huskies signal, gets the kick near post, headed out by the defense. As Zimmersheet's trying to control it, get it out. Edmond North wins it back, sends it back across low. Ponca sends it out, clears it out, almost a half. Edmond gets it back, regains it, trying to find space down the middle, comes out through, and goes through. Antonio Perez comes out with slides out, but it looks like it's going to be referee indicating an offside. Antonio Perez coming out to meet that one. Right at the top of the 18th. Slides feet first. Looks like it's going to be Ashton Ward with the free kick here, trying to connect with your Wildcats up top. Big kick up to Zimmersheet. Zimmersheet gets a touch, loses it. Edmond North Huskies have it, plays it back on. Lucky plays it behind his player. Caden for Ponca City gets it and tries to make something happen quickly as Edmond defends that pretty well. Going to be a throw-in. Caden Anderson, take a look at this young man's throw. This thing is almost a weapon. It says he can throw it all the way down as a cross, almost to the 18 penalty box. Look at this. That is a dangerous weapon to have on your squad if you can maximize that as Edmond North clears it out. But Ponca City regains it. Tyler Feist gets it, sends it across. No dice. Ponca City trying to get to it. Edmond North, the Huskies regain it, trying to get some possession going down the sideline here. Taking their time, looking for their spot. Tries to find a hole in the defense as Ponca regains it, intercepts it. Back to Zimmersheet down the middle. Zimmersheet trying to find some space, looking out wide. Trying to thread the needle, gets it, and Edmond North gets a touch on that ball, sends it out wide as they try to counter, but the Ponca City Wildcat defense is there to stop the counter, so it'll still be Edmond Husky ball, but counter is stopped for the moment. Huskies send it wide. Down the line, it gets beat. It looks like Ashton Ward on the defense there. Gets kicked in the back. It's a foul, so it'll be Ponca City soccer ball there. Referee indicating a foul, so Ashton with the free kick. Sending it up, trying to connect to Zimmersheet. Zimmersheet losing it, going down to Collier. Collier back to Zimmersheet. Zimmersheet to Feist. Feist whipping outside, trying to find Anderson. Anderson with the ball, gets a touch. Tries to go through that defense, gets a touch, gets through. Trying to attack that middle as he gets pushed off the ball. Gets a retaliatory push himself. Referee says play on, so it's going to be Husky ball. I'm sorry. Yes, it is Husky ball. It's going to be, I guess the referee called the foul on the Wildcats for that push-off. Here we go. So the Wildcats holding their defense up at the 20-yard line. I assume it's going to be a long ball here by the Huskies as it is, and they get a touch on it, but the Wildcats are there. Miles Greer there with the first touch on it. The Huskies get it, regain it, trying to counter here. Have to read back, have to send it back to regroup as Caden Anderson tries to put some pressure on him. Ben Green also applying pressure on the other side, coming up by Miles Greer. Said that Wildcats putting pressure on the Huskies, having to send it all the way back to the keeper, trying to regroup and maintain possession as the pressure gets up higher and higher. Huskies trying to thread the needle out to the outside, trying to make something happen out there. Wildcats are there to stop it. Wildcats send it up, trying to find connections. Greer up to Green. Wins out of bounds. It's going to be a Wildcat ball here. Wildcats trying to make something happen here off this. Over their heads, unlucky, and the Huskies regain control, get it booted as Ward lets it sail over his head. He's got time as Collier Lively regains possession, trying to make something happen, and it comes out of bounds off the Huskies players. Would be Wildcat soccer ball. Long throw over his head, push off there, 2 push-offs there, grab at the shirt as they keep running. Referee says play on. Wildcats trying to gain possession here as the Huskies are trying to get aggressive up top. They lose the ball. Wildcats lose the ball, regain it. Feist gets it back, trying to find Caden Anderson down the wing. Anderson taking a touch towards the center, takes it himself, beats the player, takes it down the sideline. It's a foot race. Anderson sends it across the middle, sends it through. Ben Green's going, and the keeper gets to it before he can. Good sequence there between Anderson and Green. They're just a little bit out of his reach. One touch, and that ball could be in the net by now. Huskies keeper sends it up. Bounces, takes a bounce. Huskies try to possess it as it flicks out of the side of his foot. He keeps it in bound off the left wing and takes a shot. I stand corrected. Referee was there to call that out of bounds. So it'll be Ponca City ball off top of your screen there. Ponca City long throw, flicks from his head. Well, sends it right the way. Oh no, dangerous ball into the box. Ponca City a little relaxed there on that one as Antonio Perez comes up with the save, but that was probably a save he shouldn't have had to make. Perez sends it all the way up to Green. Green couldn't get a touch on it. Huskies get it, trying to possess, playing it all the way back to the defensive line. Trying to send it, trying to possess, switched it over as Green tries to pressure the ball as it's being flicked around in the back line there. Back line finally gets tired of it, sends it up. Collier Lively's there to clean it up. Oh, unlucky bounce there. Gets behind Collier. Huskies take a shot, left foot. Nothing special there. Antonio's right on it. About 18-yard shot, 20-yard shot. Perez is there to scoop it up. As he boots it, though, intercepted by the Huskies, and here they go on the counter attack again as they try to find that far side seam. They get a touch, goes to the middle, and looks like it's going to be a foul called on the Wildcats for this one. As the referee is on top of it, looks like we're going to have a timeout. This may be a possible injury on this one. Both players going hard for that ball. Both players hitting the floor, hitting the ground on that one. Looks like the Wildcat got the worst on that one, but good battle there. Good sequence of battle between both squads there. They're both coming out hard. They're both playing aggressive, coming at each other. It's going to be a long game, long physical game from the starts of it. It's only 30 minutes in. Some concern from the coaches. He's going to walk it off. All right, coach is going to go ahead and make a substitution here. As Adrian Perez makes an appearance. We get ready for a free kick here. Looks like Miles Greer, the injured Wildcat. And a dangerous ball in the middle, gets across Perez, and the Huskies end up capitalizing on the misplay there, and it goes into the net. Perez had it. He made a good play on it. Just bounced in front of him and just couldn't scoop it up. Unfortunately, the Huskies were there to clean it up. Right by Perez on that one. So with about 30 minutes left, 30 minutes in the first half, the Huskies capitalize, make it 1-0. Here we go, Ponca coming up, trying to make something happen here with possession down the right wing, trying to connect. It gets intercepted by the Huskies. Huskies playing all the way back, and then down to the middle and just give it away back to the Wildcats. Feist with it, trying to work down the line with Anderson as the Huskies win that one. Then that Ben Green intercepts the pass back. Ben's trying to hard to get down that wing there on the left side, looking for a cross, and it ends up going out of bounds by the Huskies, so it'll be Ponca City ball. Again, dangerous play here with Caden Anderson and his ability to throw this ball all the way into the penalty spot. Almost like a corner kick here. Ponca City if they can make this go into their favor here, we're putting a hit on it. Oh, and it goes right to the keeper over the attacking player's head, lands right in the keeper's arms. Huskies setting up for a long punt, seems like. Yeah, it goes all the way half field, trying to get a touch. They get a touch on it, trying to possess. Ponca City trying to put pressure on them. They end up possessing it, going down the sideline. Left side coming up to the middle, trying to attack that left side. A lot of Ponca City players there. They end up finding that seam, but nowhere else to go there, so he has to send it back as the players swing it from the left to the right, and the man's coming on board. If Feist stumbles but gets a touch on the ball and gets it through, dangerous ball through the middle as Perez blocks it, ricochets back out. Very unlucky there. Ponca City very lucky to come out of that one without a score as the player was running free through that penalty spot. Just hits it right into Antonio Perez, and Perez able to scoop it up and at least knock it out back into him, rewarding himself with a goal kick here. Seems like Zimmersheet's limping off a little bit, so Zimmersheet's going to come off and get a breather. As Antonio Aguilar comes in to take his spot. Greer on the sideline. Greer's the one that took the hit down earlier. Miles Greer on the sideline working that shoulder out. Seems to be like a shoulder injury. He's working it out, trying to see if he can get back in this ball game. Perez setting it up a goal kick, trying to connect with one of his teammates up top. Sends it over the head, lands, and Caden Anderson flicks it, but unlucky. Gets it to the Huskies. Huskies win it back. Now we're trying to get Wildcats trying to make something happen. As Eliseo tries to find Caden Anderson down the side and runs into traffic. Huskies making it hard for the Wildcats as Aguilar tries to make a run with the ball, running into some trouble here. Huskies trying to flick, getting a little too fancy, flicking off the outside, and Feist is there with the interception as he finds that is Malachi down the middle. It's got trying to find possession, trying to find an angle as to win it. Liceo wins it away. Antonio Aguilar gets it over to Caden Anderson. Caden throwing down the lane, on the left side wing, trying to find a cross, trying to find something. Crosses over the middle, and the Huskies are good for it. They ended up booting it up in the air. Still in the 18, though. Wildcats trying to win through this, trying to fight and try making something happen here as the Huskies kick it out of bounds. It'll be a Wildcat ball here. Wildcats trying to make something happen. They're on the opposite side of the pitch, trying to go through header flick, and Edmond is there. Huskies are there to flick it out of bounds. Good idea by the Wildcats, trying to get that flick and catch somebody off guard, making somebody make a run through that penalty area. But unfortunately, the Huskies were good for it and were aware of it. Let's try that again as they go through again. They go through. It goes through this time. The Huskies are still there trying to clear that out as Ponca City lets it go out of bounds and try to regroup just a step closer. Looks like Caden Anderson making the run all the way across the field to make this long throw. Again, almost like a cross here. If Ponca can get on top of it. Oh, gets on it to the keeper, and he's good for it. He saves it. Slaps it out of the goal and gets it ricocheted back to his feet. Unlucky for the Cats there. Great opportunity for them to score. Huskies punt it all the way half field. Ashton Ward gets it, clears it up, and sails out of bounds. Wildcats get back, regroup, try to reorganize their defense. Again, having that ability to throw that ball the way that Caden Anderson does, just another weapon to the arsenal of the Wildcats. If they can get ahead on that, it could be very dangerous, as you saw the last play. It was shot on goal, and the keeper had to save that. Huskies trying to find a seam in the defense, trying to go long here as it ricochets off the Wildcat player. All right, Ponca City with the ball, getting ready to throw it in. I believe it is Ashton. Oh, excuse me. It's a foul. So it's on the ground, so he's going to free kick Ponca City. Ashton Ward sends it, tries to find Malachi Johnson as he tries to flick it onto Ben Green. Ben Green gets a touch on it, loses it, but it's foul called by the referee, so it's going to be Wildcat ball. Looks like Antonio Aguilar going to take this free kick. We got Tyler Feist sneaking down the bottom of your screen, trying to make something happen. Antonio sending down the middle. It's deflected out. And it is going to be Wildcat ball still. Oh, here we go. Once again, Caden Anderson with the long throw coming in. Wildcats getting in that box, trying to make something happen here as it goes through and it hits the Huskies. Referee calls obstruction in the box. So it's going to be Huskies ball here coming out. Keeper plays it short to the Huskies in the box as they're barely clearing it out. Ponca's not caught off guard a tiny bit there as Ben Green's chasing them, trying to pressure this ball here. Wildcats win it, deflection, trying to reconnect there, but lose it at the end. But in the AR indicates Ponca City, referee indicates Huskies. So Huskies ball here as they trap it, play it in play. And they try to possess as he shields the Ponca City player from getting the ball and ends up scooping it out of bounds. Ponca City with the throw here. Trying to make something happen down the sideline, I would assume. This is where this is going. As he tries to flick it on, Huskies are there to boot it up. And out of bounds. It'll be Ponca City ball. And we'll go through that one more time. Ponca City with the throw in here. Looking for an opening somewhere in that defense where he can drop this ball and they can counterattack immediately. As he drops it into Caden Anderson, it drops, loses it, goes out of bounds. Looks like he flicked it off side of his foot. Did it go out? No, it stays in. Huskies on the attack now as he sends it all the way across the field with a man running on. Caden Anderson coming hard. Tyler Feist with them as well. Caden comes all the way back and defends this well. Not giving up an easy play, making them do a throw-in instead of a corner or a cross. Well played there by Caden Anderson. Here we go. Huskies throw it in. Near post, looks like Ashton Ward with the header, and it's going to go sail out of bounds. It'll be Huskies ball again. Huskies with a bit of a long throw themselves on this one. This one goes about near post, coming through. Antonio's there, pick it up, hits gets a hand on it, and the Huskies can't get on top of it, send it sailing over the goal. Perez there with a save, but bounces in front of the Huskies attacker, and fortunate that he was off balance when he hit that and it went over the goal. Perez trying to find players up top, but the Huskies were substituting, so it was not ready for a restart, says the referee. And we're ready. Here we go. So Perez trying to find Kanan Anderson. A little short. Huskies get it back. Trying to connect. Nice flick over the top to the attacker. Nice in the middle. Shoots for, far post. Beats Antonio Perez. That started all the way up top with a little flick over the top over the defense as he ran onto it. Saw his partner coming down the middle. Just flicked it outside. And it was a hard one for Perez to stop as it sails in the far left corner outside his reach. 2-0 with the 20 minutes left in this first half as the Huskies continue to attack the Wildcats. Here we go, Ponca City resets, starts play. Ashton Ward sends it all the way up. Kaden Anderson trying to get to the ball. Liceo Ramirez making them pay a little bit. Antonio Aguilar with it. And they step in front of Kaden Anderson on that pass. Long ball coming through. Collier Lively trying to make it go out of bounds. Save it, watching it as the Huskies come to him. Quick start to Feist. Feist to Aguilar. Aguilar over trying to get it to Anderson as they connect with Zimmersheet. Zimmersheet plays it out wide, comes out, back to the middle. Ashton Ward has it for the Wildcats coming up. Tries to play it out the wing to the right side. They send it back to, Huskies send it back to Collier. Collier Lively with the ball in the middle, trying to find some help, trying to find some options as Eliseo Ramirez pops up. Antonio Aguilar with the ball down the left side, trying to play Kaden Anderson. It goes a little too far. Huskies keeper has control of it now. Huskies getting ready for a punt. Should be about the 50-yard line where it lands. At least it has been. As Ashton Ward's there, but it slides under his foot as the Huskies try to attack again. Feist flicks it outside, trying to take it outside. Good. Brings it out to Antonio Aguilar as he tries to play Ben Green up top. Huskies are there first. Huskies getting one-touch passing into each other, trying to make this faster as Eliseo puts a hit on it and steals the ball. Ramirez in there getting in there, and as Antonio Aguilar gets the ball kicked out of bounds, it'll be Ponca City soccer ball with 18 minutes left in this first half of the match. Wildcats going, and I take that back. It looks like it was a foul, not an out of. It looked like it was out of bounds, but the referee called the foul on the ground. So it'll be free kick with Feist taking the kick now, sending it long to the middle. Right, Huskies get that ball first as they ricochet it all the way past midfield, and Ashton Ward with somebody on his back sends it over as Feist gets a touch outside, trying to play it outside. Get a little physical as the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Ponca City soccer ball. Feist with a quick start, trying to find Kaden Anderson as Kaden gets bumped from the back. The referee calls it, and it's going to be Ponca City soccer ball. Antonio Aguilar setting up for this free kick. Looks like Wildcats are setting up in the middle of the field, top of the box. We'll see if Antonio does that or play somewhere else. Antonio sends it right to the top of the box. Everybody's at right over their heads. Malachi Johnson was there, just a little too high for him to reach. It'll be Huskies throwing here. Good ideas by the Cats. Good possession there. Just a little out of reach of Malachi Johnson. Just a little flick that could have been a pretty dangerous ball for the Huskies keeper there. Wildcats trying to find some stoppage as the Huskies continue to attack that sideline with numbers. They try to force that one, and it ends up costing them as Ponca City intercepts it. Aguilar getting the ball, cuts it back, trips a little bit, ends up getting stolen by the Huskies here. Counterattack immediately as they take the right sideline, trying to get by Feist, and Lively comes in and saves it, takes it out of bounds, allows the Wildcat defense to regroup. Oh, looks like it's Wildcat ball. There you go. Feist with a long throw over to Ramirez. Ramirez trying to find Anderson. Anderson steps out of the way, and Huskies on the attack now. Huskies trying to find, goes all the way to the top of the screen. Left wing sends it right behind him. Did he keep it in? Looks like it was out of bounds, so it'll be Ponca City ball. 15:23 left in the first half with the Huskies up 2-0 over your Wildcats. Wildcats throwing long throw over Zimmersheet's head. Can't get to anybody. Lands in Huskies territory. Huskies on the counter, but it gets stopped immediately by the Wildcats. Okay, continues to be Huskies throwing here. Looking for movement. Huskies are moving. Oh, long ball right down the side of the box. Flicks over Antonio. He gets a hand on it, kicks it out as the Huskies regroup and try another shot right into Antonio Perez's stomach. So he gets it right in there, and nothing goes through. A very dangerous cross there as Antonio gets a paw on it, or else it's another score for the Huskies. Wildcats, Antonio Aguilar up on top, trying to pass to Caden Anderson. Anderson trying to make good work here on the front, sends across. Ben Green comes across and just sends it wide. Couldn't get his hips around that to get it on target. Great ball by Anderson on that one. Anderson looked like he was dribbling out of space, and out of nowhere, Kansas turns his hips into it. And Ben Green with an opportunity there, just couldn't come around to get to it. Looks like substitution for the Wildcats as we get going here. Goal kick from the Huskies going across. Malachi Johnson trying to get to it. Just a little over his head. Trying to get through there. Wildcats trying to make something happen here. Beats 3 defenders going through a little too much. As Collier Lively comes up with it and tries to send it back through and loses it to the Huskies. Huskies trying to regain it. Trying to make something happen down the sideline. This gets intercepted by Ponca City. Ponca City trying to make something happen down that sideline. Just not enough space for them to do that right now. As the Huskies come across, trying to work it on the other side and send it right back over. Huskies have plenty of room on that top corner. Trying to make that left side work as they play it to the middle, but nothing's there. They end up kicking right back to the left corner. A player comes down. Referee can't tell if he called anything or not. Looks like it did. It's play on. Ponca City plays as the Huskies intercepted, and here we go. Countered by the Huskies. It seems like we have another Husky player down. Not sure what happened there. It was outside the ball. Outside action where the ball was, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there. But we've got an Edmond North Husky on the ground. Ponca City looks on as we have 12:39 left in the first half. Edmond North player rolling off the pitch so we can continue play. Here we go. Looks like referee's getting a restart with a drop ball. Since he stopped it and it drops. Huskies ball, I send it back all the way to the back line to regroup. Ben Green almost to it. Comes to a cross and goes through as Fabian tries to get through it. Fabian Gonzalez trying to get through it as they try to, Huskies continue to attack that middle and outside left area. Now they're coming down to the right wing as they try and find some space this way. Wildcats are good, closing in that space, making them play it back as they try to force it up top, and Lively's there to stop it. But it ricochets off, and the Huskies win it back. Ward to Feist. Feist can't control it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Huskies ball. Huskies would have thrown with about 11:45 left in the first half. Seems to be a big throw coming up. As it is, Perez is there. Flicks over Perez's head. It goes out of bounds. I believe to me that Miles Greer's there to save that goal. My goodness. That was a dangerous ball from the Huskies over to Perez. Flicks Perez over. Luckily somebody on the backside to help him out. Dangerous play there. Wildcats are lucky to come out of that without a score, but it's good to go. Wildcats struggle trying to get possession out here, trying to get something happen as they attack the Huskies. Huskies with a counter, trying to go to the middle. Too Lively, and Lively clears it for everybody to regroup. Ben Green chasing, trying about, catches it as it goes through the keeper. Keeper has no choice but to kick it out of bounds as Ben Green applies all the pressure he can handle. So it'll be Caden Anderson with a long throw here for a scoring opportunity for the Wildcats. About 10:30 left in this first half. Caden Anderson signs up, loads it up, throws it up, and it looks like keeper comes out, punches it out to the half, top of the 18. But Huskies are there to clear it out as it lands on Collier Lively's feet, trying to possess, trying to force it outside, back to the middle. Sends it over, trying to find Anderson, as Anderson is out of reach on that one. Ponca trying to clog up that middle from the Huskies, keeping them from going through there. Zimmersheet trying to get in that traffic as Eliseo Ramirez gets it to Zimmersheet. Zimmersheet trying to find space out wide as Fabian trying to find some space down the corner as the Huskies intercept it. Fabian Gonzalez had some time, had some space, decided to dish it off. Maybe a give and go there down the sideline, but the Huskies were there to intercept that and deflect it out of bounds. Caden Anderson with the long throw again, scoring opportunity for the Wildcats. Going through, grinds in the penalty spot, hits a Wildcat in the head, and it goes all the way out of bounds as Caden Anderson tried to send it back with the Huskies getting it. Tyler Feist wins the ball, plays it, unlucky, runs out of real estate there, runs it out of bounds as the Huskies recover here, and they try to throw it in with 8:54 left in the first half. The Huskies taking advantage of the stoppage and getting a substitution in, getting a couple players in, get some fresh legs. All right, Ponca City applying pressure for this throw-in. Huskies get it, flick it. Ponca has it. Caden Anderson, nice flick behind. Gets it, guys. There's nothing but real estate down the sideline. Oh, gets tripped up. That's a hard foul down the sideline for Anderson. But it gets right up and goes through. As referee asks for stoppage here, we have a foul. Hard foul on Anderson. Anderson pops right up, though. Gets back in it. So it should be a free kick for Ponca City here with about 8:03 left in the first half. Looks like it will be, I believe that's Eliseo Ramirez setting up for the free kick here. Setting up to take the free kick. Yeah, Eliseo Ramirez going to take this right-footed kick, bending in. Nice ball in the spot. Nobody's there. Unfortunately, the Wildcats could have had a goal there, potential goal there, but ended up at nobody's feet at that one. Looks like the Huskies are coming ready, trying to find that gap up the left wing there. Here we go, as they get their man what they needed or what they wanted. Ponca's there to provide some resistance as the ball bounces out to Zimmersheet. Zimmersheet cleaning it right back in, sends it long ball for Fabian Gonzalez. Fabian trying to get to it, but too many Huskies there, and the keeper comes out sliding feet first. Keeper has the ball there. Long punt coming from the keeper. You got Huskies out there, doesn't touch anyone, bounces through. The Huskies on the attack now. Ponca trying to stop them going down the sideline there. Cross across the middle, Antonio's there, Perez comes across. Woo, and it comes almost mishit by the Huskies as he tries to send it back across while Perez was down. Perez able to recover that quickly though. Perez setting up for a goal kick, trying to find somebody up top. That goes towards Eliseo. Goes to Malachi Johnson as he can't get to it. Huskies are there. Huskies flicking it over. And Lively gets to it first and goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Huskies seem to be one-touch passing their way all the way into the attack, whether it be on the ground or in the air. It seems like they're hitting people in stride as it goes, and it's very dangerous. At that point, it looks like we're having a goalkeeper change for the Wildcats as we have, I believe, we'll get the name, but I believe that is Checho Aguilar coming in for goalie as Antonio Perez gets a breather. And Wildcats trying to attack here as Anderson settles, flicks to Zimmersheet, gives it back to Anderson. Anderson trying to find space down that left wing. Seems to be kicked out of bounds. Anderson ready for a quick set play, but Wildcats aren't there yet. So we're trying to get through. Long ball into the penalty box, seems like. Huskies get to it first, though. Ashton Ward coming to it, sends it back in. Little wide, but the Huskies end up clearing it out of bounds. So it'll be Wildcat ball with 5 minutes and 9 seconds left in this half. Again, one is, I would assume that Caden Anderson is going to throw another long ball coming in here into the penalty spot for an opportunity of the Wildcats to get this in the net right before half. There's movement in the box. Caden sends it, goes through, hits somebody in the, oh my gosh, it was just wide. Ends up hitting the Wildcat right in the box, but he hits it. I believe it's Ben Green that ends up getting his head on it, but it goes just wide of the goal. Unfortunate. But that is the dangers that a player like that, throwing that ball all the way like that, can do for you. Puts pressure on the goalie and puts pressure on the opposing team if you can get that every single time, as the Wildcats try to possess this ball from the Huskies here right before half and make something happen. Anderson is Zimmersheet. Zimmersheet cuts it in the middle into pressure, and Huskies win it back as Feist tries to battle for it. Wins it back. Gets hit from behind. Referee says, not today. It's Wildcat ball as Feist gets tackled from behind. So Feist sets up, surveys the field, tries to see where he's going to play this ball. So you got Malachi Johnson out the bottom. You got Ramirez trying to get to that ball. And it comes right back. The Huskies flick it on as they've got players running. As he sends it to the middle, nobody's there. Ashton Ward said one touch, clear that out. lands on the Huskies. Huskies trying to find space as we got 3 Wildcats in there. Find it down low, sends it long ball into the box. Is Chech Aguilar is there. Checho Aguilar is there to recover this ball. Sends it up, punts it up, trying to find Ben Green. Bounces on Ben, and he tried to connect with Fabian as Sal Ramirez gets to it. Trying again to connect with Ben Green up top here as the Huskies try to counter, and the Wildcats are there. Well, and here we come, the Huskies again with a big counter, big boot, just sending it up as Collier Lively is defending, and then Tyler Feist ends up being the defender there as the Huskies continue to battle in that corner. Feist battling enough, rewarding his team with a goal kick on this one. So Feist and Collier Lively working on that one together, pinning their opponent to the corner and just getting a goal kick out of that. So Chech Aguilar tries to connect. It lands off the Huskies player into Lively. Lively gets it up, sends it, and as the Huskies continue to attack, it is Wildcat ball with Ashton Ward as the referee signals stoppage for an injury here. It seems like the Huskies player got the worst of that one as Checho Aguilar gives a goal kick, lands on the Huskies player's foot. May have maybe twisted his foot, as his foot may have not been firm, may have been loose, and just hit it. Made it, sometimes that happens and it cranks your ankle back if you don't have it ready to receive that ball, as that ball came pretty quick out of Checho Aguilar's foot. Seems to be the case as he just gingerly stepping off the pitch with his coach chasing behind him to see what's going on as the Ponca City trainer gets to see him. Looks like it's going to be a drop ball for Ponca City as Ashton Ward's there. Takes the hit, and we go. Trying to find Ben Green. Ben Green gets a touch. Unlucky, gets it back to the Huskies. Huskies trying to connect down the middle. Sends it back. There's nothing there, so he's trying to regroup. Again, trying to switch back and forth as the Wildcats try to close down the lanes there. But the Huskies get through there. Huskies down the middle, wide open. Yeah, and the Wildcats seem to find that seam there with the passing lane and get in front of it. Caden Anderson with the ball. Long ball to Ben Green. Loses it, lands on Fabian Gonzalez's foot, but unlucky, sends it sailing wide with 1:20 left in this first half. Fabian Gonzalez probably had a touch or two left. May have been a little impatient on that one, but he had the opportunity to take the shot, so he took the shot, just unlucky, mishit it. Huskies goalkeeper setting up for a goal kick. Going down that left wing again. Ponca City's there first. Bounces in the middle. Zimmersheet tries to get it. Aguilar gets it. Going to Ramirez. Ramirez to Anderson. Anderson trying to win it in the corner, and the Huskies are there to kick it out of bounds with about 37 seconds left in this half. Looks like Anderson's trying to set up for a last-ditch effort here on the long ball with about 27 seconds left in this half. You got about 5 Wildcats in the box. Everybody making a run in, sends it in, going through, hits the Huskies, ricochets down, clear it. Ponca City gets it, tries to settle, but the Huskies end up booting it out of bounds about half here. So Ponca City has about 3 or 4 seconds trying to throw it in. Not sure that he's going to throw it in. I think he'll just hold it and call it a half. So here we go at halftime. It is 2-0 with your Edmond North Huskies leading your Wildcats at half. And welcome back as the Huskies getting the kickoff here to start the second half as they go long ball. Huskies on the attack immediately as Ponca City recovers and kicks that out of bounds. Adrian Perez there saving the day as the Huskies waste no time trying to get back at it. Huskies with the long throw themselves here trying to get into that goal box. Nice throw into Chetra Aguilar goalie trying to get that, punch that out. As Ponca City's on the counter here going to the attack with numbers. Looks like Jesse Hughes ends up getting tripped up by the Huskies. And it'll be Ponca City ball. Looks like Zimmersheet will be, Adrian Ramirez will be, Adrian Perez will be taking this throw in. Looking for Zimmersheet, looking for Ramirez. Ramirez off his chest. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Huskies ball here. Huskies playing smart, easy, simple, right down the line as Jesse Hughes is there to pressure. Ben Green in, gets a touch on the ball, ends up kicking it back to their defense as the Huskies try to settle, sends it back to the goalie. Goalie ends up sending it back to the defensive line, trying the left hash here. Big kick, goes through, lands on Collier. Collier Lively trying to recuperate. Ends up getting on Adrian Perez as it goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Husky ball. Perez trying to get a touch on that, keep it in play, and send it upfield for this offense here, but nothing doing on this one as the Huskies flick it over the defender. Trying to get this, sends across deep, over, and it goes over the goalie. Over the goalkeeper's head on that one. Pretty ambitious, maybe 30 yards out from the corner here. But, you know, they're up 2-0, so they have nothing to lose. They're taking a crack at every shot they can, apparently, at this point, as Wildcats trying to get something going. Ashton Ward sends it up, trying to find Jesse Hughes as the Huskies rise up, headed out of bounds. And it's going to be Miles Greer with the throw-in for the Wildcats. Looking for Ben Green, looks like. Goes to Zimmersheet. Not quite there. Lands on Ramirez. Zimmersheet, one touch, flicks it over to trying to get to Ben Green, but as the Huskies kick it out of bounds, and Green tries to recuperate and settle so we can get something going here. Green's going to hand it over to Caden Anderson as Anderson's going to take a long throw attempt here. Wildcats running into the penalty spot, gets it in there as oh my gosh, the Huskies keeper comes off, he misses, but it lands at the Huskies' feet and goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Missed opportunities there for the Wildcats as the ball seemed to have not been hit correctly by the goalie, the Huskies goalkeeper there. Fortunate for the Huskies there on that one. Ponca continuing to apply pressure to the Edmond North squad here, trying to find some success, looking for some answer to the Huskies as they get fouled. Huskies get fouled from behind. Ponca City player. Our Huskies seem to be looking for a long ball here. And they do. It goes all the way across the field into the box, but defense is there. It looked like it was maybe Tyler Feist on that one. It's hard to see from my angle who that was, but the Wildcat defense rising up to the challenge there. Seems to be setting up for long balls here from the Huskies. Husky again looking for a long throw. They have a capable body here. Going through near post, just flicks it on, and Adrian Perez with the deflection, trying to get to it, boots it out within the Huskies' land, try to get a touch on it. The Huskies try to control, and it goes out of bounds for Ponca City. Ponca with a throw-in, looking for some space here. Looks like we're going to have a substitution. Antonio Aguilar is coming in for, I believe that is Caden Anderson maybe. It's hard to tell from here, but it looks like Caden Anderson. Antonio Aguilar in for the Wildcats. Receiving this ball, goes through his legs into the Huskies defense. Huskies booted up one time and we're on the attack. Luckily, Checho Aguilar is there, the goalkeeper, to pick it up, scoop it. And it looks like we're going to get ready for a long punt here. And it does, and it goes into... Oh, the Huskies misplay that, and it ends up in the Wildcats' feet. But they cannot possess. They keep banging back and forth as the Huskies control the ball at the moment. Trying to find an outlet there down the corner as Jesse Hughes recovers the ball for the Wildcats. And Miles Greer there to clean it up. Huskies with the throw-in. Huskies looking for that throw-in off the back of his opponent. His player trying to send it back into the middle. Takes a shot, goes wide. Wow. Huskies with his back. Huskies player with his back to the goal. Turns his hips all the way around, takes a shot, and goes far post. Misses. Misses wide, not by much, but he misses. Wildcat goalkeeper setting up for a goal kick, trying to connect with one of his teammates up top. But they end up getting right to the Huskies and immediately starting the counterattack. Seems like a foul from behind there on the Wildcats, as the Huskies are going to set up for either a long ball or this ball is going to end up right around the A of Ponca, trying to attack this goal here. The Huskies are setting up down below, but they're going to make a run towards that center, trying to recuperate that ball as it goes through there. No, it looks like a shot on target. He took a shot. Keeper's there for it. Nothing special there. Keeper was up for it. As Checho Aguilar trying to get to that ball, and no goal scored there. As Malachi Johnson tries to get it, wins it back. A little shove from behind. No call. Devin Zimmershe has the ball, tries to play. Tries to get Jesse Hughes involved. Jesse gets in it. Little bump. Oh, a little bump action there from both players there, and it ends up being Huskies' ball. It'll be a Huskies goal kick. Jesse Hughes getting tangled up a little bit with the Huskies defender trying to win that ball there. But ends up giving it back to the Huskies. Let's see if Wildcats can get this back here. Since all ball's in the air, it lands on the Huskies. Gets a touch from a Wildcat, but ends up going Edmond North's way as they continue to possess the ball over the defense. One touch flick, and he's on there. Huskies are attacking. Cross into the middle. There's a Huskies wide open. Bad touch from him. Lucky for Ponca, it goes out of that area away from danger, and the Ponca's able to kick it out. And they allow them time to regroup. Ball's in play. Huskies playing right along that sideline. Easy back and forth. You would think they'd run out of space, but they continue to have success down that same sideline. As Ponca tries to win possession and gets stolen again by the Huskies, goes out of bounds. Ponca's, that'd be the Edmond North ball. Edmond continue to attack that sideline as Ponca continues to try and push them out further, take away space. It worked this time as Ponca City gets the ball back, quick throw in, trying to get a flick on, 2 flicks, just a little bit out of reach as the Huskies recover this. Huskies put it back in play. Ponca's there to put some pressure on him. A little shove from behind, play on, says the referee. Keep going. Ball's played outside the wide. The Huskies are trying to attack the middle. Ponca's there to stop him. Cross from the Huskies, goes all the way across the field, lays it up, takes the shot, goes wide. Crazy shot, not well hit, and it lands right in the keeper's arms. Checho Aguilar up for the challenge on that one, as the Huskies try to sneak one by there. Big kick by Chech Aguilar as Ben Green tries to maximize that and get that settled and contained. But long through ball, no issue for Checho Aguilar here, as the Wildcats are slowing down a little bit, trying to find some way, trying to find an answer here as they play down the wing. Huskies continue to intercept the passes here as the game progresses. Wildcats trying to get a possession here, trying to keep the ball as they try to make a through ball to get to the attack, as this one happened here. That's a great ball coming up to the attack. They try to get it back through it as Greer hits it. Jesse Hughes plays it down to Greer, and Greer just hits it wrong, maybe offside of his foot or off his shin guard maybe, and goes out of bounds. Here we go. Huskies trying to find some space down the line. As they do, they find somebody. He flicks it on over, so somebody running on. And Lucero Ramirez drops it down. The Zimmer sheet back to Ramirez. Ramirez looking up, trying to find some space. Finds some space with Malachi Johnson. Malachi trying to win the ball over and across. Goes over to Zimmer sheet. Zimmer sheet trying to find some space. Holds on to the ball. Sends it back to Lively. Lively out to the wing, trying to find Antonio Aguilar. Aguilar has the ball coming down the wing. Sends across down the middle. Oh, and it gets to the Huskies. Get to it first. The Wildcats cannot get to that one. Miles Greer coming in to throw this ball for the Wildcats. Greer taking time as Caden Anderson signs into the game, along with Dax Iragi making his presence in this match. Caden Anderson gets a touch, gets on his chest, and referee says out of bounds, the Ponca City, so it's Huskies ball. Huskies looking to play this probably the back. There we go. We play it back, and Ben Green trying to chase that down, put some pressure on them, force them to play that somewhere. Unlucky as they did, as Carly Lively gets to it and tries to get it a possession for Ponca City as it lands back on Huskies. He's going through. Looks like he's through, and he's a little too through as the referee calls him offside. No goal on that one. Yeah, Ponca City needs to be careful on that as the Huskies continue to play those through balls. That one they were lucky as he was too far off. The guy held the ball too long and was able to be offside. The referee caught that one. But those could be very dangerous as the game progresses. We're only 26 minutes and 40 seconds into the second half. So plenty of ball game left. Cats are not out of it. The turn can change. Momentum can change with one goal. So the matter here, Raggi trying to put pressure on him as Ben Green chases the ball down back to the keeper. Keeper looking at his options, sends it laterally over to the top of the screen. Sends it to the Huskies. They try to possess. They do possess, trying to find an outlet. Turns around, goes around a Ponca defender, trying to find space, sends it out down low. Left wing playing through as a player running on. Luckily, Zimmersheet seems to be coming back to help, trying to play it through, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds. Sorry, that was Perez, not Zimmersheet, on the defensive effort there. Huskies trying to possess as Perez is there trying to shield the ball, keep it in play. Good. As Greer clears it into Husky. Huskies trying to get a possession again down the middle, trying to score. Flicks it over. Oh, dangerous. Just out of reach from the Huskies players, but Aguilar is still there. Cleaned it up, boots it up, trying to get to Ben Green as Caden Anderson watches it bounce, trying to get to it, trying to judge the ball where it's going, and he ends up going out of bounds. So Caden Anderson with the ball. Looks like going to be another Wildcat substitution as Ashton Ward, I believe, is coming in for Eliseo Ramirez. Eliseo Ramirez has been in the match this whole time, so getting a breather. Caden Anderson, big throw into the keeper's arms, though. No pressure there from the Wildcats as it lands right in the keeper's arms. Keeper looking for a long punt. I would assume at least half the field at this point. That's all they've been doing. And as so it does, so Ponca needs to be first to this ball as Lively turns and misses it a little bit as the Huskies try to regain. Greer making an effort there. Unlucky, didn't get there, but the Huskies are on the attack now, turning it over, trying not to lose them. Perez is staying with them, forcing them outside. No cross coming across there for the Huskies as they do now, but it's far out of danger. So well done by the defense there, the Wildcat defense, forcing this ball to recoup all the way to half of the field and then causing the Huskies to make a mistake here, getting the ball back in the Wildcats' hands. Wildcats looking for some space here down the sideline. Looks like they found some. Can they get to him? Oh, Ashton Ward not able to get to that. The Edmond Huskies continue to win those battles as the game progresses, but Ponca is still in there battling, trying to find an answer, trying to find Ashton Ward. Finds the ball, gives it to Greer. Miles trying to find some action there with Caden Anderson. Anderson just playing the ball, see where it goes. Back to the keeper. Keeper kicks it out, and that's no choice other than to keep it out because of the pressure Caden Anderson was given. So here we go. Another long ball. Last time it went right into the keeper's arm. No Wildcats there to possess or pressure. So here we go again. Top of the 18. Lands off of Huskies' head. Looks like it was a head clearance from the Huskies, and then a fellow teammate ended up clearing it out. Another big throw from Anderson here coming up. Nice lob throw. Oh, keeps getting one there by the Huskies in the air. Huskies seem to be more aggressive in the air in this match so far as they go ahead and play a long ball. Chech Aguilar trying to come up for it. Gets it, clears it out, gets it out of danger for the Wildcats. That could have been a very dangerous ball for the Wildcats, but Checho Aguilar up for the challenge. Quick start for the Huskies, trying to get through. Wildcats putting pressure. Huskies going through one defender, another defender. There we go. Wildcats getting in pursuit. Caden Anderson trying to find some space. Has some. Beats one. Beats another one. Sends it in the middle to Daxaragi, who ends up losing it back to the Huskies, and then they misplay it. And Checho Aguilar ends up with the ball, pushing everybody up. Big long punt coming up. Can the Wildcats be first to it? Again, the air challenges seem to be unlucky there. It looks like referee saw a handball there somehow. But quick start for the Huskies. The air challenges need to be more physical by the Wildcats. Wildcats need to be more involved with that, more assertive with those air challenges. Seems like the Huskies are getting to them all the time now. Easy ball for goalkeeper, Wildcat keeper to get to. Trying to find some options here. I think he's trying to find Antonio Aguilar on that one, but just a little out of play here. Whoa, dangerous ball there. The Huskies coming at the keeper. Keeper coming out strong. No fear. Legs first, coming to the ball. Make sure he shields his body and still gets control of that soccer ball. Great job by Checho Aguilar there. Ball coming to Caden Anderson. He's got two on him. Hard to beat that battle when you got two defenders, and now you have a little bit of taunting going on. But we got a substitution coming on for the Huskies. Here we go. Edmond North getting ready to play this ball down the sideline. And, little miscommunication by Edmond North as they run into each other. Caden Anderson, long ball to Ben Green. Ben Green, unlucky here. I guess the whistle blew. I was wondering why the Edmond defender ended up catching the ball with his hand. That's a big no-no. Apparently the whistle had blown. Couldn't hear it up here. Caden Anderson with a big throw. to Aguilar. Aguilar, it's, Ben Green almost to it, but the keeper wins it out. Keeper plays it out wide to his teammates up. Huskies trying to serve, trying to get possession here as the Wildcats keep being a nuisance on them, trying to win that back, trying to establish their own possession, their own flow here as the ball keeps getting intercepted here back and forth. It's a good defensive battle the second half as they looked a little bit ahead of this ball there, so it is called as an offside. But those things kind of happen there. You never know if the referee or the AR is going to call that or not. You got to be careful there. But the Wildcats good on this one. 19 minutes and 28 seconds left in the second half of this game with the Huskies, Edmond North Huskies leading your Ponca City Wildcats 2-0. Plenty of time left on that clock for something to happen, for the Wildcats to develop something and put one in the net. I believe if they put one in the net, it'll change the dynamics of the game a little bit, get more fire under them, get more urgency going. But until then, they're just going to have a defensive battle back and forth as we've seen the last 10, 15 minutes. Ball going through, defense is there for cleaning it up. Ashton Ward, plenty of time, flicks it outside, trying to get to Dax Aragi. Dax back to Ashton. Ashton ends up losing it by 2 defensive players there for the Huskies. The Huskies try to play that ball wide. It's going through there. Wide ball, long run. Can defense get it? And it's cleared out, looks like, by the defense as Checho Aguilar lands on top of the ball in the goal box. Checho Aguilar coming up with some key stops here, being a good spark for the team as the ball lands on Zimmersheet. Flicks it over to Ben Green. Ben Green to Caden Anderson. Flicks it up in the air as the Huskies continue to get that possession. Miles Greer gets the ball over to Dax. Dax trying to find, gets it back to Greer. Greer to Ward. Ward flicks it over to Feist. Feist going to Feist going to Zimmersheet. Zimmersheet to Lively. Lively up to, a little shove in the back there by Aguilar. And referee calls him for it. It's unlucky. There was a nice little sequence of passing going on by the Wildcats. They need a little bit more of that going on in the game to change the momentum somewhat. So Huskies here with a free kick. Long ball down the sideline. Gets a flick. They get a one touch on the Huskies. Get a ball touch on a push from behind there. Referee there says no call. Play on. Wildcat throwing. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it was a call. It is a Wildcat kick, not a throw-in. So he did call the foul from behind there. Back to Aguilar. Aguilar one touch to Zimmersheet. I believe that's Zimmersheet. I'm sorry, that was Ward. Ashton Ward. No, that was Zimmersheet. Looks like Ponca is substituting Ben Green out for Malachi Johnson in. Malachi's been playing midfield most of the game. Looks like he's trying his luck up top as a striker for the end of the match. Coach Reed trying to change some things up, trying to create something, change the dynamics of the game and seeing what develops here. Quick start by Huskies, ends up hitting that's a Wildcat player, but player comes back to him and referee says play on. So Greer trying to clear it up, trying to find some help. Aragi trying to fight for that ball as it goes out of bounds, and it is going to be Huskies' ball. Wow, never mind. I thought it went out of bounds. Excuse me. I thought they called it a foul. It's foul on the Wildcats. So he's going to play that, I believe, all the way, switch the field all the way to the top, or play it up in the middle. That's what he's, unless he's just going to play it back to the defense for safe keeping in possession. Oh, nice ball there. Nice job by Caden Anderson. Referee going to cite him a yellow card for that. Wow. I thought he was 10 yards away. Maybe not. The rule says you have to give him 10 yards of space for the free kick, but apparently referee felt that wasn't 10 yards of space. Well, nonetheless, Mr. Anderson earned himself a yellow card and he's got to sit out. So here's the kick coming out long towards the middle. Flick right to Checho Aguilar. Checho with a punt, trying to find Daxaragi. Oh, big dangerous high kick from the Huskies, but referee's there and says play. Huskies flicking it back, trying to gain possession. Ponca's there to put some pressure on him. Oh, a little fall. Referee called that? Yeah, he called that. So it sounds like Wildcat getting a little push from behind there, so goes the Huskies' way on this one. Huskies playing short, playing easy, playing simple here on the back line. Just trying to keep the ball out, possess, spend some time, and look for the opportunity to strike. At this point, Wildcats have been clear. That looked like he was probably offside. Yeah, he was. Referee's there, AR's there to call that offside. He tended to be a little bit up front of the defense, so he ended up calling offside. So defense, it is 14 minutes and 20 seconds to the end of this match as the Ponca City Wildcats trail the Huskies 2-0 here in Ponca City. Collier Lively trying to find Antonio Aguilar, looked like on that one. Ended up losing the ball there to the Huskies as the Huskies played rebound and just boot it back. Huskies regained possession here at the halfway point, looking for options. Gets by one defender. He's by himself going through, and he's then stopped by Collier Lively there at the end. Lively trying to boot that ball into the middle to find other Wildcats for possession, trying to get the attack going, but it gets stolen, intercepted by the Huskies as they make their way out to the right sideline. They keep it in. They keep it in. Going through back and forth as the Wildcats trying to prevent that cross as they keep trying to attack that. And he looked like a trip. I don't know if that was a trip or if he fell at that point. Oh, ends up giving Collier Lively a yellow for that. Wow. Looks like a free kick from just outside the box there for the Huskies. Very dangerous area there. If that ball comes in close to the goal post there, the near post, looks like Ramirez is going to come in for Lively as Lively gets the yellow card. So it's a right-footed kicker, so it's going to be out swinging, so it's going to be away from the goal, but just depends how he kicks it. And it goes over! Yeah, jeez. Close ball. Nice little touch there by the Huskies, but unfortunately couldn't get into the goal. It just flicked over the goal. Wildcats fortunate on that one as well. As Checho Aguilar gets it ready, hands it off to Ashton Ward, looks like, for the goal kick. Ashton trying to find somebody, ends up in Huskies. Feet, one touch, goes through. Ashton trying to recover that, goes right through him as the Huskies let it ride out of bounds, and it goes for a goal kick, I believe. I'm sorry, all indications show corner kick, not goal kick. So it looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Huskies. 12 minutes, 21 seconds left in the second half of play, with the Huskies leading 2-0 over your Ponca City Wildcats. Dangerous corner kick coming up here. Sets up, sends it near post. Looks like it hit somebody in the head. I don't know if it was a defensive Ponca City player or an attacking player, but it hit and it went out past the 18. And just a wild sequence of events there. Ended up kicking it out of bounds. Checho Aguilar setting it down for the goal kick. Looks like Ashton Ward's coming back down to take that again as the Huskies take this opportunity to substitute. 11 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second half of this ball game, with your Wildcats trailing the Edmond North Huskies 2-0. Ashton sends it up. Malachi Johnson gets a touch on it over to Ramirez. Ramirez he tries to cut it back as he's got pressure on him. As Perez gets it back over to the wing. Perez trying to find somebody. Zimmersheet getting involved in there a little bit as the Huskies win possession, and it is back to Ponca City. A little maybe kick behind the back there. Kick behind the heel that the referee saw. So it's Ponca City ball now. Ponca City moving numbers up for the attack as they're trailing, so they need to make something happen pretty quick. Ashton Ward seems to be sending the ball back top of the 18. Again, the Huskies seem to be winning that battle in the air as the Huskies counter immediately. And we got one man running one-on-one with the keeper. Shoots, far post. Oh, misses wide. Ponca City lucky on that one as the keeper closes the angle down on the shooter, and the Huskies force that ball wide. Looks like Ponca City's making some adjustments as Jay Glowacki comes into the ballgame along with Carson Anderson. Carson Anderson, Jay Glowacki seen some action. 10 minutes left in this second half of this game. Ball to Carson. Looks like he's got a touch over to Greer. Greer gave it up back to Huskies. Huskies went in the back, trying to possess. Huskies get it down the middle, trying to force the ball across the field. They do so. Back to the middle. Huskies back to the middle, trying to control it there. Trying to take on Ponca City defenders. They keep going back and forth. There's one touch on the outside. Dangerous ball there as obstruction is called by the referee. It'll be Ponca City ball. A lot of one-touch action there in that last sequence by the Huskies that created some problems there for the Wildcats. But luckily some obstruction happened and Ponca City ball now. Looks like Ward scoping the field, trying to find someone to get to. And he does. Sends it over to Zimmersheet. Zimmersheet out to the wing, but seems to be running out of space in that wing. That wing space seems to be running out pretty quick as Ponca City continues to pressure and force the ball up to Edmond North defensive half as Carson Anderson applies pressure to the goalie. Greer sends it right back up over to Malachi Johnson as he gets the Huskies end up getting that ball on that one. So Huskies come out with possession on this, looking to attack the wing, cuts it back. He's got no help, so he's just looking around, finds somebody in the middle. Huskies trying to switch the ball. They switch, looking for the player down the wing. He does. He finds him down the wing, 1-2, and they're out again trying to run, but the Wildcats are there to stop that this time as they try to run through these wild balls that the Huskies are playing now. Huskies just out of time delay and strategy, kicking the ball out of bounds, forcing Wildcats to spend a little bit of time and allowing them to regroup a little bit. Ponca City with an opportunity here to do something. They do. They flick it on. Huskies get a head on it, but right to Lively. That was J. Michael Glowacki with this shot. Sails wide, and it's going to be a goal kick. So the ball was just bounced around, tried to get cleared out by the Huskies, ended up at the feet of Jay Glowacki, which tries J. Michael Glowacki trying to get a shot off. Does so, but just mishits it. Carson Anderson trying to apply some pressure here. Huskies try to long boot it. Ashton Ward's there to head it, but it lands into the Huskies midfield as they try to force this ball down the wing. They're adamant to chip this ball down the wing, going through it. No foul, says the referee. Just play on. Good defensive battle there by the Ponca City Wildcats. Oh, I take that back. The referee is indicating a corner kick for the Huskies. It looked like it was a good battle. It seems like seems like the Ponca City player ended up kicking the ball out of bounds, thus giving the Huskies a corner kick here. Again, these are dangerous. You got to be careful. Coming in, near post, middle, looks like, cleared out. Cleared out by Ponca City. That could have been dangerous. That landed at Ponca City's feet, it seemed like, and it just trickled out. Ponca City defender there at the end, able to clear it out of danger. We got 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the second half of this match. We got a long throw coming in for the Huskies on this. There it is, near post. He's trying to flick it on. Flicks it out. Michael Glowacki there first. Gets the body, gets the ball, trying to control the ball, coming out with the ball. Sends it up, Carson Anderson. Carson Anderson's got the wing, nobody around him, coming on. Sends the cross over to Malachi Johnson. Malachi looking for space. Back to Carson Anderson. Anderson taking it, takes the shot. Near post, and the keeper gets it. Great sequence there by the Wildcats. Nice ball movement. Looking for the open player. Nice shot taken there by Carson Anderson. Just the keeper was right there waiting for it. Long punt by the Huskies coming out. Ashton Ward goes through his legs, and going on the ground was Miles Greer. Ashton recovering for Miles, trying to get things going. Forcing the player out. Good defense by the Wildcats there. Ashton Ward forcing that ball out and not across. I believe that's going to be a corner kick for the Huskies. Exciting sequence there for the Wildcats earlier. That was great ball movement, great opportunity for a score. But the keeper was up for it. So let's see what the Huskies have here, and the Wildcats can prevent. Ball, nice header by the Wildcats, getting it cleared out of there as the Huskies continue to win those air battles, except for that one. They were going through. Malachi Johnson trying to flick it. Nobody coming on at that one, so Malachi's going to have to try and recoup that as the defense gets through there. Aguilar trying to get that ball, gets it through the middle, over Dax Aragi. Dax trying to find some space. Unlucky pass there, just intercepted by the Huskies. The Huskies are on a run now, trying to find somebody in a space as Malachi Johnson trying to win the ball back here. As the Huskies continue to attack that wing there. Back to the middle, looking for more space, switching it. I'm sure he's going to switch it here. Unlucky he does. He holds it good. Now he's sending long ball down the middle. Wow. He is on. It's 1-on-1 with the keeper. A shot. And Checho Aguilar there with the stop. He was 1-on-1 with the keeper. Decided to rip it instead of place it. And Checho Aguilar is up for a challenge. Good punt there for Aguilar. Again, the Huskies continue to win these battles. We got to get, Ponca City's got to be able to pressure these. Malachi Johnson putting pressure on the keeper. Malachi Johnson having the ball, kicks it in. Off the body, off the Huskies defender. Huskies defender was there for the backup of the goalie because the goalie was gone, nowhere near, as Johnson takes a whack at it and ends up hitting it right into the Huskies defense. Well played by the defense there. We got 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in this second half of the match here. So Ponca City decided to substitute Devin Zimmersheet out, Jesse Hughes in for Zimmersheet on this corner kick. Looks like we got bodies in that. Nice ball hitting, out swinging. Wow. And it looks like it's going to be obstruction called by the referee, so it's going to be Huskies ball. A little over 2 minutes left in the second half of this ball game, with the Huskies leading your Wildcats 2-0. First match of the season here at Sullivan Stadium in Ponca City. Huskies making quick work, but losing it. Ponca City getting the ball back with 1:50, the second half, trying to get a score in the net before the end of the match here, with time wasting time going to 1:40 now as they throw it in, trying to get Michael Glowacki trying to get into Carson Anderson as the defense heads it out, finding space, and the Huskies, they lose it. Michael Glowacki finds it, gets it to Malachi Johnson ends up losing it to the Huskies. Huskies quick on the recovery, though. Every time we end up losing the ball here in the last minute or two as they try to attack. Huskies are dangerous here, trying to get flicked by Ashton Ward. Stops the deflection, and it's going through. They're trying to attack. Okay, Jamichael Milwaukee can't get to it. Malachi Johnson trying to put some pressure on along with Carson Anderson as the Huskies continue to attack, trying to get into closer to the 18-yard line. He takes a rip, and pretty ambitious shot about 35 yards out. And Checho Aguilar is there for the easy scoop and punt as we send it up to Jesse Hughes as he goes one-on-one, and they headed out of bounds with 40 seconds left. Ponca City's throwing here, trying to make something happen as 35 seconds left in the game. Going to Malachi Johnson. Malachi's over to the corner. Jesse Hughes trying to get to it. Can he get there? Looks like, no, the defense was able to cover the ball and let it go out of bounds as they earn a goal kick for the Edmond North Huskies. With only 10 seconds left in the ball game, he's probably just going to kick it out, and it'll be ball game pretty close. Not a whole lot the Cats can do. Jim Michael Milwaukee with a flick over to Jesse Hughes. Can he do something? Take a shot off before the nope. Unlucky there to try to get the shot off before the time expired, but it didn't. Unfortunately, tonight's matches, the Wildcats end up dropping the first match of the year to the Edmond North Huskies 2-0.